Ladies and gents, it's the moment you've been waiting for. We are back, baby. Welcome to Thursday Night NFL Watch Party. We are glad you are here. And tonight we have with us Pete McDevitt from Pete McDevitt's YouTube channel. We also have with us tonight Mr. Jeff DOLEWHIP Dad. You can check both of them out on YouTube. You also have me. I'm Kelly Meyers of Meyers and the Mouse. Welcome to Thursday Night Live Watch Party. And tonight, the game of the night, we have the Houston Texans versus the Super Bowl 54 champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome in, folks. We're glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here tonight with us. We are going to have a great game tonight, and let's get ready for the game.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is Thursday night. It is the start of the season. We are on Meyers and the Mouse. We're all in your house, along with Jeff, with the best shirt I've seen in a long time. That is just amazing. You gotta love some me when you have me all over your shirt.
I love me too. What a coincidence.
And there's the mouse that's in your house. Kelly, it's your channel. Take over, son.
Hey, everybody. Welcome in. It's so glad to have you all here. It is awesome to be back together with you two gentlemen on an actual Thursday night watching the first game of the season. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I can tell down there that DOLEWHIP Dad, Jeff,
Yes,
you are excited about Mr. McCombs.
I heard he got a big contract and he's busy cashing checks and buying the Royals. That's everything I know.
Gentlemen, how are you tonight?
Spectacular. How are you, buddy?
Doing well. Doing well. Are you guys excited for the season?
I am cautiously optimistic about the season.
Sure. Absolutely.
I'm excited that we've got some friends in here watching already. Real quick note, Michael Riley, I saw you're in here for the league, the Pick'em League that we're doing, which we're going to talk a lot of smack. You have not put your picks in, so I would encourage you to go to run your pool, get into your account, and put your picks in for this week. So you are not in currently. Other than that, I'm ready to roll. I'm excited.
Awesome. We've already got 26 friends in here starting off. We got big Disney fans here. Matt Williams, Pickle True loves Disney. Big Disney fan. Zippity Doo Dad is here. Brother, what's up? Captain Akron is here. Mike Wheeler is here. I saw that Touring the Galaxy is here as well. Brittany Mogan is here. Rally Creative Travel. Michael Riley is here. Annie is here. Cricket Fox, what is going on? All the way from Australia, checking in with us. What's going on?
Love seeing Cricket Fox in chat.
For the Love of Mouse is here. Swaggy's here. Great having you guys here. Ryan McDowell is here. What's up, Ryan? Thanks for being here, buddy.
Hey, Ryan.
Bloom in Chiza is here. Mara in Memphis, Corner Sports, Ray J is here as well. Guys, thank you so much. If I missed anybody, thank you for being here. It's good to have you here. Hi, Nikki Walker, Movie Mania Nick. Welcome in.
Disney Eve. I love that. That's a pretty cool name. I like that. That's
Disney
cool.
Eve. That's
Very
nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Welcome.
I've got the setup here. I've got on the left-hand side 64 inches of our fantasy league up there. I'm playing the Nomad Loungers tonight. I'll be updating scores as we go through with things going on tonight. The right-hand side, I got the 47-inch game going on with everybody's wearing a mask. The refs are wearing shields. I don't know.
You see Coach Reed's mask?
Yeah, he's
freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I'd wear that without COVID. That looked cool.
There you go. And I got you guys in front of me, so I'm excited. I'm ready to go. And I'm actually here, so that's another good thing.
That is a good thing.
That's a great thing. We started this last year, and Pete decided to take a long nap.
Didn't even ask for permission. Just bailed.
Not by choice either. Not by choice. And to be blunt, it was almost a dirt nap. But
well, we're glad we didn't take that. So, Pete, it is great that you were here with us this year. We are so excited.
Pete, look what I found.
Oh, look at
I made
that.
this for you last year.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
I love that.
I was ready to make fun of something because I thought it was those ears with KC on it, but then he put up something nice and sweet.
That's cool. That's cool. There's Mama's ears.
Look, ears with KC on it.
Oh,
What
heck yeah.
the-
Just for you, DOLEWHIP, Dad.
Did you lose a bet? Why are you wearing Chiefs stuff on your head?
Oh,
Well, here we go. To quote,
you got the ring. It's okay.
Did I just get flipped off? Did I just get flipped off by one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life?
No. Ring finger.
I've made really nice people flip me off before, so it wouldn't be the first time. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Oh, everybody, welcome in. Big Disney fans here. Tina McNeil's here too. Welcome in.
Hey, Tina.
There is a big announcement, though.
Oh, what's that?
There's a big announcement. Bring it on. What is it?
It kind of pertains to something that happened in our community this week.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Last night, I will give props where props is due. The Distant guys threw a curveball. They announced this big fantasy football draft. I got in there ready to see Mahomes go one. And instead, they drafted people from the Disney community to different positions, which was kind of neat. I would like to report that I am in negotiations right now with a major sports broker, and that Corey Meets World is about to be traded, and he will not go to Steve's World. He's going to Shep, and it's going to set the world. So that is about to happen. I was drafted as a kicker, a one-legged, half-a-leg kicker.
I mean, the guy with the record for the longest kick only had half a foot for a long time. So
Hey,
Tom Dempsey.
I went number 2. I was ecstatic about that.
I saw that. I didn't get to watch. I popped in real fast, and I don't even remember what I had to do last night. But I didn't get to watch that. So
Neat idea. But I saw Zip in here, so I figured I'd just announce it. You know, it's Corey Meets World going to Shep. It's going to happen. I got some major flower players on the phone.
Hey, Supergirl.
Dave, who's doing what's going on? Hey, Supergirl, what is up?
Michael Raleigh's all set. That's good.
Miss Galaxy wants to know who we're pulling for.
Pulling for?
Who do you think we're pulling for?
Well, I know who those two are pulling for.
I think it's pretty clear on my end, and I'm colorblind, but I'm pretty sure he's wearing the wrong color anyway. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear on 2 of the 3.
There you go.
Okay. Are we making our picks for the game before the game starts?
Hey,
Yes, absolutely.
for you. That was for my sign. You light hog.
So,
I was wondering what she was talking about over there.
Mike
Mama.
Wheeler does put out a good public service announcement. He does put out there that Mama Mouse does get a little loud, so if you're wearing earplugs, be prepared. So we have Dave Houston's in here as well. Look at that. So we've got 41 people in watching us. We're going to talk about the Chiefs game. I know that I'm picking the Chiefs. 90% of the United States has picked the Chiefs to win this game. All of the NFL Network has chosen the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game. DOLEWHIP, Dad, what say you?
Texans, duh. Come on.
I'm just here to be the referee tonight.
Okay.
I think J.J. Watt, who I'm pretty sure is playing, but he may or may not have broken his leg already this year. I'm not really sure. But if he hasn't yet, I'm predicting. Actually, I've got Deshaun Watson on like 2 of my teams, so I'm just going. Deshaun's got to do good.
Mar, I see your comment. Preston wasn't happy that he was not drafted either. He let all 4 of the Distant guys know about it today. Well, at least 3 of them. I didn't get to the 4th one yet. He still wants me to call it. So
hey, I didn't get drafted either.
Me and Mrs. Galaxy.
I don't know who this Willie guy or whatever it is from Meyers in the Mouth is, but I didn't get drafted either. Don't feel bad.
I actually told them this morning they should have drafted Shane, but they didn't find that as amusing as I did. Nonetheless. So anyway, it'll be all good. I'm excited. Phone lines will open up for our show in about 4 minutes. We will have them open throughout the night for anybody who wants to call in and talk to us. Kelly, I'm sure, has some guests lined up for us tonight.
I haven't given out my number yet. My number is 411. Go ahead and call and see if I am.
411 is available.
That's better than mine. Mine was 911 for a while.
Yeah.
I put that on a
I resemble that remark. Mine was definitely 911 for a while. So.
Piglet True loves Disney. It's my dilemma birthday, and she is on my birthday, and she is 5, a KC fan, so they're going to definitely win. So Piglet True.
Piglet. I want to go back in time and be there when Piglet Rue loves Disney made her name. Did she or he have any idea that none of us will be able to pronounce it. It's like Captain Akron and Akron. Like there's no one says your name right. No,
I just
call you Bill.
I like hearing Zip say it.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
I think the first time that he messed up, he kept trying to say it. I'll never forget.
I remember that.
If I remember correctly, he finally just said, "Oh, it's Loves Disney. They're in here." Absolutely awesome. That's an iconic name in our community. I think everyone kind of knows that name all the way through.
Peter, I'm noticing that I'm taking notice that you have not picked the Texans yet. Are you just too chicken?
I'm taking the points in the Texans, 8.5, because we haven't had any preseason. I still think Kansas City wins this game at home. I think it's going to be a shootout. That's what I told my bookie.
Too big of a spread? If I was betting, I would think along those lines too.
Well, you tease the thing tonight a little bit. You get that 6-point flip. You're getting 14 points.
Raise your hand in chat if you have any idea what he's talking about. I do, because I'm also a degenerate gambler, but I don't know if any of you have any idea. I would like to know. Who knows what the heck he's talking about? Tease. Is it me and my shirt, or is there a gambling term that he just mentioned? Let me know in the chat.
Phone lines are open. Anybody wants to call in throughout the night will be allowed to do so. You're welcome. The games get ready to kick off. We're on Meyers and the Mouse, the NFL Champion channel tonight.
Shh.
You got to give him his props, Jeff.
I don't have to. Who says I have to?
You got 5 of them.
He's not even sitting there. I totally don't have to.
If you're not watching the TV, I'm up there on the TV screen touching the trophy right now. You know that little pretty trophy?
It's like a movie premiere. Things are going on. I'm not sure what's going on in that living room. You know what? While Kelly's figuring out his lights, let's go to the phone lines. Callers, you're on. DOLEWHIP Dad, Meyers and the Mouse. Mama's overseeing things, and me. What do you say, caller?
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Gina.
Buddy, how you doing?
Ryan McDowell.
Hey, Ryan.
I thought of a good question. I just couldn't wait to get your answer.
Okay.
Who has the better season this year? The New England Patriots with Cam Newton, or the Carolina Panthers with possibly the best football player in Christian McCaffrey?
Who has the better season between the Patriots and the Panthers? I am going to say that it's going to be, to me, and I'll see what you guys say. And then I have a comment for Mr. McDowell at the end. But to me, I think you got to say the players are awash. You got half a quarterback down in Carolina because he hasn't truly proven as a starter. You got half a quarterback up in New England who used to be a stud, and you don't know what's going to come out of him. And I'd have to give the tip of the hat to the coach, and I would say New England because of that. Jeff, your thoughts?
Run CMC for MVP. I just don't think the Patriots have a good year this year. I don't think the Panthers will either, but run CMC for MVP is fun to say, so I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, I think he could run for MVP. Kelly, your thoughts?
I agree. Somebody write this down. I agreed with DOLEWHIP Dad here. I
stamped that.
I wasn't ready. How come everybody's looking behind him? Do I need to do that too? What's going on?
Sorry, no.
I totally set something up and then she completely messed it up.
Let me turn you up a little bit here. You think the Panthers do what, Ryan?
I think the Panthers go 7-9 this year, and I would bet that Patriots go maybe 9-7, 10-6.
9-7, 10-6. Are you making your assumptions based on what team cheerleaders have better toe cleavage?
Or the Carolina Panthers cheerleaders have better toe cleavage, but they will lose.
Oh, Lord. I'm not so sure.
I mean, who wouldn't be fans of cheerleaders in high heels?
Well, everybody is fans of cheerleaders, regardless. I don't think of what they're wearing. So, I see you made your picks today. You got them in this week. Who are you taking tonight with the laying the 8.5 points with Kansas City? Did you go Kansas City or did you go with the Houston Texans?
I think Helen Keller would have gone with the Chiefs. I'll go with the Chiefs. I mean, there's no doubt the Chiefs are going to blow this one away.
Okay.
JJ Watt's going to stub his toe in the first quarter, and
All right. Well, we will have to wait and see. Ryan, of course, is one of our catch quarterbacks. We'll hear from him throughout the year. both with us live and on the phone. We'll be here all night. Something else tickles your feather, Ryan. Call in and talk to Meyers.
Wasn't me, Ryan. I'm just saying.
Hey guys,
Okay, hey Nick.
I'm watching the stream, guys. Love it. Going to the football season.
Awesome. Love it.
We appreciate you,
Everybody,
Cover for me. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
that was quick.
Well, we're getting ready to get this game started here, so I'm pretty excited to see some football coming on. That's something we've kind of all been questioning the last 3 months real hard.
I just want tonight and this weekend to go well, and I hope it's a nice sports weekend that doesn't get ruined by other stupidities. And if that goes well, I'll stick around. I'm not going to let them steal my love of football. That's what I'm going to say.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cricket says, I need to get with you on how you I don't know what that means, Cricket. Send me a message, though. I don't know what you're talking about, but send me a message.
About Disney pens.
Something about Disney pens, yeah.
You're one of those kind of guys to go to.
I love Disney pens. Happy to help. I don't know what you're asking.
All right. So I'm excited. It's been since February since we've been on this.
Yeah. It feels longer, doesn't it? Like, I mean, the world's changed since then, but I'm excited that tonight is tonight. I am as well. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. And Jeff's here or it could be Angela, but I'm thinking it's Jeff from Does Our Dream in the house. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Isaac Nail, what is up, buddy?
Hey, Isaac.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I mean, as a Chiefs fan, it's got to be pretty exciting. Not only that you've got the win and you get to brag all year, which I will totally ignore the whole time, but you get to kick off the season. That's pretty cool.
We get to kick off the season, and I'm quite happy with our team right now. So I think we'll have another good year. I think we've been due a few good years here. The 90s were good with Marty Schottenheimer.
Yeah.
They really were, but we just couldn't finish the deal. And I think we've got all the tools in place now with a great coach and a good team, not just a great quarterback. I think it's a good team because it takes more than just one player to make it.
Well, I don't like to say nice things about the Chiefs, and I especially don't like to say them in front of you, but they are a class organization. I do love their management, their upper management, especially in the history of the NFL and all that. So if you weren't here, I'd continue to say nice things, but you are, so I won't.
Fair enough. Now, this year we have, instead of alternating channels, we're going to be kind of trying to do a little more catering. So we're going to be doing more of the Cowboys and the Chargers, from what I understand.
That's what I hear. He sent me the calendar, and I said, yep, and it looks good to me, and it looks like I get all the good games, and you guys are stuck with the Chiefs and the Ravens.
I heard that.
Well, I will tell you, when you bring up the Ravens, I have to admit one thing. If there's a team I got to look out for this year, it is going to be his Ravens.
I think so. Those are the two class teams of the AFC.
I hope so. You know, a lot of people are picking the Steelers. I was really shocked to see that when I was looking at some internet stuff today, that how many people were picking
the defense was solid last year, and it's no reason to think they won't be as good. So that I don't know if I believe in Ben anymore, but he's back, so we'll see.
Yeah, well,
You guys
I'm back here. He doesn't even throw touchdowns.
the game is in sync.
So Mama Mouse wants us to see if our game's in sync or if somebody's going to be telling somebody bad news or good news early.
Being that I'm on YouTube TV, and unless things have changed drastically, I'm way behind everybody. I'm just going to tell you that I'm in sync, so you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I am seeing Chloe and Haley singing right now.
Okay.
So I'm on DirecTV. So usually I'm a little bit behind cable, but that's typical.
YouTube TV historically at least has been a good 15, 20 seconds. I'm not going to make everyone wait, so we're fine.
So the night that the Cowboys play, when good things happen, I can't wait when we play you that night.
Oh, there'll be clearly times that I'm not looking at you, and things will be muted on games that I deeply care about.
There you go. That's fine. It is. We also we're going to go live on one Monday night as of right now. Maybe others, we don't know. But definitely the Monday night when the Chiefs play the Ravens. That is week 3. That'll be a big week for our. We'll have 2 shows that week, and be talking a lot of football, and it'll be good. I'm Australia, ESPN2, Cricket Fox. NFL is on ESPN2 in Australia. That's interesting.
Oh, well, we get Australian rules football on ESPN too, so
I know it's just kind of cool to see. It's just weird to see that.
I thought it was
all right.
I'm still watching the national anthem.
I am too.
I am too. So maybe we're on the same spot.
I see Corey's here living with this. Okay, help me with this one, boys.
Anna Gigante.
Gigante. There
Yes.
you go.
I love that name. She comes into a lot of my Sunday shows and hangs out with us.
I just go with Anna with a G, Movie Mania Nick with a. Well, that's I just throw the letter.
Matt Williams is here. Welcome in, Matt. All right.
I'm looking at Mahomes. He looks like he's about to have a bad year to me.
Fireworks just going off of the stadium. We actually have fans in the stadium.
Yes, you do. 20%. You're a little bit ahead of me, Kelly. Just a hair.
Yep.
I do have things for Jeff tonight.
Oh, I love that.
When he's saying stuff that I don't like, and I'm ready for him. I got that prepared, so I'm ready for that with Jeff. If he
You guys kill your old cows up in Baltimore? What the heck was that noise?
He starts talking about how Dak's going to be the MVP.
MVP.
Nope, it's right here, Jeff.
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
So I am prepared for Jeff tonight.
I've never been called a hockey puck before.
I mean,
not
two of
to
my
my face.
favorite characters, Potato Head and Rickles, all in one. Can't ask for anything better than that. Come on.
I can't ask for more than that, but
Well, and you probably should and will, but that's okay.
I will.
Keith's Big Ditsing fan says under 17,000 in Arrowhead. Well, you know what? That is about 17,000 more that'll be in the Ravens Stadium because our owner has said nobody.
Growing up in San Diego, going to Padres games, they never had that many in the stands. So, what's the big deal?
Orioles were lucky to have 700 recently with some of the way, 2 years ago, the way they played. Now they're actually contending this year, but I've been at Oriole games where I've actually bought the furthest seat up in the top of the deck and sat down right behind home plate and enjoyed myself.
I've done that before too. I've done that for concerts too. It depends on what the event is, but sometimes that's not a bad seat at all.
No, not at all.
Depends on how, what though, on some of the sports stadiums, the upper deck's a little too vertical for me. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
The new San Diego stadium, the Petco. Yeah, I don't go up there. That's too high.
I'll tell you what, Petco sitting though in club level is phenomenal.
Yes.
I did that.
Petco's great. That's one of my favorite stadiums. But don't go to the top. It's
I enjoy the top at National Stadium downtown DC is way up there too. The way they have it set up. So
I haven't been to that one yet. Someday.
So that's the thing. You have to come to Baltimore so we can go to a
Oh,
national.
I would love it, Pete. I would love it.
What the best time to do is when the Orioles and Nationals are both home, and you can do a double back.
That would be sweet.
So that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Kelly, that's baseball. Just so,
That Baltimore stadium really set the new age of beautiful stadiums in America, frankly, not just football or not just football too. So I give credit there to Baltimore. They can't win a game, but they can build a stadium.
Well, see, and that's something I'd be curious to hear you guys, as we're talking about, we're here with Kansas City tonight. What would you think of the top 3 or 4 stadiums to see a game based on, just what you've seen?
That I've been to or stuff I've read?
Yeah, it can be mixed. It can be where you've been or where you haven't. I'd be curious to see what your guys' thoughts are.
Good, Kelly. I want to think on that.
They're having a moment of silence.
Where would I want to?
Yeah, well, where do you think some of the best stadiums are from what you've seen?
Oh, they're having-
For baseball or football?
Football. Let's talk football. We're talking
Okay.
football.
Oh, what?
They're having a moment of silence on the field.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Please.
Okay, Mama says we have to have a moment of silence on the field, so we're going to have a moment of silence.
Well, I don't have the audio on, but I think this might be the protest they've been talking about. But I don't know. I don't have my audio on because I'm listening to you guys.
I don't have. I'm here. I'm going to turn mine on real quick.
What is
Triple P, I miss you every day, Triple P.
They just took a moment. Well, I will tell you that I definitely have. Oh, yeah, Pete, that's pretty loud.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's right by my
You'll
bed.
get a copyright if you leave it on too long too. So don't do that.
Yeah. I don't want that.
So I will tell you that even if I wasn't a Chiefs fan, the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium, Arrowhead Stadium, is a phenomenal stadium. It is loud. It is well designed for the age that it is. They can empty that stadium in less than 30 minutes, and we're talking
Really?
75,000 people.
Really?
It's got curlicues where they're just huge cement walkways, and they just
They had that at Jack Murphy in San Diego, not the new one, but
it's just really well designed. There's really not a bad seat in the house. I mean, the higher you go, obviously, it's not as good. But so the Arrowhead is a good stadium. I would. I'm trying to think where else I would really want to go. I've been to the stadium in LA, the Coliseum. I've been there. I was there for the Olympics one year.
Oh, wow. 84 then. Nice.
Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's a nostalgia kind of thing to it for me.
Certainly beautiful architecturally.
Yes, it is. It is.
That was a big word. Do I get a point? Somebody keeping track of the points. I'm ahead 1-0. Architecturally.
Triple P in the house. It says, Kelly, I brought your camel.
Just leave the fleas there.
Just leave the fleas. Ryan McDowell says Minnesota's new field. Triple P says Nissan Stadium is also a nice field.
I tell you, for me, I mean, I agree with you. Kansas City is an amazing place. I got to be honest. Tampa Bay was phenomenal to me. I sat down in the end zone by the Cannons, and the Ravens played them that day, and they lost actually, but it was still an amazing atmosphere and just fun to watch. I gotta hate saying this publicly, but I went to Pittsburgh, and the energy in the stadium was pretty cool. Their Hall of Fame inside the actual stadium was very cool, and I did like that one. And I haven't had a chance to go to the new Dallas Stadium to see the jumbo Supertron and all that kind of stuff yet. Would like to at some point. It's definitely one of my to go places. And from what I've seen, these two new stadiums that are coming, Vegas and the new Los Angeles one, are going to be ridiculous. So it's all about state of the art. I mean, I got some craziness going on there. So,
Captain Akron's going ooh, oh, ooh.
So here we go. At least for me, here we go. Kelly's a few seconds ahead of me. This is the start of the season. You know what? It looks the same to me right now. I don't see anything different.
Well, this time you're seeing it upright.
Yeah, well, I started out the season upright. It's where I finished for how I did it. So it'll be interesting to see. I already had some comments coming in for some people that were not happy with the fact of the kneeling and all that kind of stuff that was going on. And I guess, like I said, so
well,
it's tough. And everybody's entitled to their beliefs and everything. So I'm just glad there's football, because regardless of your political beliefs and everything like that, and everybody's entitled to, that's a nice pass. Get in there. Oh, he dropped it. Regardless of your beliefs, it's, everybody's entitled to them and well-fetched and deserved. But we as a nation need sports or something, because we were going crazy without it, and everybody saw that. I mean, I think when they first brought out, I don't know, it was something ridiculous, ping pong or something. And I remember ESPN saying they had their highest viewership ever watching ping pong, because people just didn't care. It was something.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that football is here, and we're going.
In all seriousness, I've been saying it on my shows and to anyone who will listen. Disney opening, sports getting rolling. I think it matters to the national psyche, and I don't care about your politics. And you don't care about my politics. I'm talking to everyone. Why would we? It's stupid. But I am annoyed that they're trying to bring politics into it. But you know what? Where I'm at right now today, and I hope I'm there at the end of, after Monday, I'm not going to let them steal my love for sports. I'm just not. I love it. I love football. I'm excited to have football on TV again. And they're going to have to try harder than this to get me to leave. But, they're pretty stupid. So you never know. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Commissioner. I'll put it that way.
I will tell you that when it comes to the team portion of it, sports is a way for people to come together. You can typically leave things to the side and come together to cheer on your favorite team, and it doesn't matter.
Well, and I will say this too: the great Troy Aikman, who I'm pretty sure was a Cowboy, I think he said it really, really well, and I'm gonna parrot what he said. America could learn from football teams, a bunch of dudes from a bunch of different perspectives, a bunch of different states, heck, even different countries coming together for a common goal. I mean, we're in a pandemic. We should be all on the same side right now, but instead we're hating on each other. So I think we could learn. Everybody makes fun of athletes, and boy, do they act stupid and give us reason to sometimes. But at some point, maybe we can go, they're doing it smarter than us, because getting together on one side and pulling all together for something kind of is what we were all taught, I thought, but whatever.
I don't know. Run this back. I get special team points. I like to point out that I'm beating Zippy Doodad and Dave 22-0 currently.
Already?
Well, you get your points up front because you're at 0, and you lose points.
You get your points up front because you're at 0.
If you hold a team to 0,
defense.
So it drops down.
Like what? You get points for incomplete passes or something? What has happened to them? What did I miss?
You get because the score is 0-0 when it starts.
Gotcha.
So as you'll lose a couple of those points.
You got a shutout going or whatever.
Yeah. Which isn't going to happen. Let's be honest.
Triple P agrees. He thinks cornhole is a good sport that everybody gets to come together and.
We just called that beanbag toss until I moved to Texas. I don't know why we actually have names for it outside of California.
Who came up with that name? That's what I want to know. What were they thinking?
I'm pretty sure it was Beavis and Butthead. Just saying.
I grew up with a game called Toss Across.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a great game. Was
Yeah,
that
I run boys and girls clubs, and
I've
I've broken my fair share of Toss Across games.
That's a good question. So what do you guys think? I mean, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he's a rookie running back. I think it was ridiculous that much talent fell to Kansas City in the last pick of the draft, and now he's their starting running back. I think that they just got stronger. I don't care if it's Kelly's team or not. I'd still be saying that.
I've got him on one of my fantasy teams. I think he is in a really positive position to have success. Let's put it that way.
Well, he's already got 5 yards on his first 2 carries in the NFL, Jeff. So he's starting out right, and he's got a cool mouthpiece.
That's 5 more yards than I ever got in the NFL.
Baby, what's wrong?
Nobody scored. Mama Mac fired up because of the.
No, she's trying to manage 5 different things at a time in the zoo.
Oh, and the zoo. Yeah, well, that'll do it.
And put up with me. Get up there.
Love it, Cricket.
There's the first down.
Cricket talking a little Australian rules football in the chat. That's an awesome. I remember when I got ESPN before ESPN actually had sports. That's back when we knew what the E in ESPN stood for, and entertainment, by the way. And Australian rules football, freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I want to play that. Well, back when I was less breakable, I want to play that game.
Yeah, they won't let me play that for sure. Who was that? Who was that out of the backfield, Kelly?
Let's see. I keep looking up and down. I miss him.
Okay, it was Williams.
Cricket Fox says the last we were together for football was February 3rd. There's Hardman. Who else said I saw somebody else pop in here? Who was it? Kadani Shah, what's going on? Welcome in. 42 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Appreciate it.
Lines are open. Questions, throw them into the chat. We'll gladly go through them, and we'll talk to our friends throughout the night. And I'm sure we're going to have some special guests as we go through. We will have people lined up on specific weeks for specific games. Unfortunately, we didn't have anybody for Houston to come in. We did have a couple for Kansas City. One may be joining us a little later, I hope. And then, of course, Kelly. It's his team, and they are the world champions. And I'm surprised we didn't have anybody for Houston. I was really shocked.
What's the over-under on you saying the world champions? 387? I mean, my goodness.
I respect all that.
I never answered your question, by the way, to change the subject because,
that's what I want to do.
I got to watch a game in the Rose Bowl. I saw a couple games. I saw Oklahoma and UCLA back in the early 90s. That was a good time. The most games I ever went to was at San Diego Jack Murphy, a couple Charger games and a boatload of San Diego Aztecs games. But not a great stadium by any means, just where I saw the most games. As it relates to stadiums I'd like to go to, I think KC would be up there, but Seattle. I think I'd like to go to Seattle. Your Tampa Bay that you've mentioned, that looks like a great one. Oh.
What happens? Kelly's doing a signal. Who do you hit?
Anyway, so there you go. I don't know. I'm probably missing some.
So we got a touchdown here. 6 plays, 65 yards, 3 minutes and 6 seconds. That is a nice pass. Looking on the scoreboard here, it hasn't hit the board yet to see if anybody has any of those players. I know somebody's got to have Mahomes. Robinson.
Looks like he was bobbling it to me. Have you seen the replay yet? Because I'm behind you guys, but
He
it was a long
watched
ball.
it pretty hard all the way down.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's really he's got a cup pretty good from behind for that angle.
Well thrown ball, obviously.
Very well thrown ball. So that puts Dizar Dream on the board with 8 points in his game. And see whose his 8 points are in this game. Curious myself. I got to go full screen with this. I'm going to go off the sound board and go onto this. So he's got
I
Dizar.
don't know. I want to see that again.
Dizar Dreams has Mahomes. Let's be reviewed.
Oh.
Official review.
Oh, this might be a better.
We don't know if
You
Dizar
have to
Dreams
have it
can
there.
get those 8
That's
points.
not a catch. That's not a touchdown. Let's come
That'll
back.
be interesting. Nobody had the wide receiver on that.
Doesn't matter because that's coming back.
Was there a better angle that showed the bobble I missed?
I saw 2 angles. It looked like he never had control of it at all to me. Let's see what he says here.
Nice. Kelly, I'm loving how you're doing the little graphics there and everything. You got it going on.
We got to the end of the year and people were telling us that they liked having the score up there, and so I'm trying to keep up with it.
That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do that when we're on there with the one.
You're just putting the pressure on me for next week. I know. I don't even know if I am next week. Probably. I don't know.
You know what? I can tell you. Why don't we acknowledge where we're at next week? Let me jump over here to the board. And I'll
Check
be
it
able-
out.
I think it's me. I don't know.
Exactly,
Steve needs a
Ruth.
DOLEWHIP shirt for his pen. Yeah, right. I agree.
Yeah, and I will tell you guys something, and I'm going to leave the names out of this for a specific reason. Next week, we are on DOLEWHIP Dad's channel. Week 2,
I love that guy.
Bengals and Browns. Again, we have nobody, so we'll have our friends jumping in.
Apparently, I lost a bet on that one.
We had one of our friends reach out to me, not our friends as in people we hang out in the community, as friends with one of our viewers that has been watching our show, whose son is part of the disabled community like myself. And they reached out to me and said, hey, I'm just curious. My son watches you guys and really enjoys you. And we're trying to figure out where you guys are going to be because you're talking about moving around and everything. So I replied to them with a real nice email.
I'm not replying with a real nice evil.
No,
Okay.
email. And you know, Jeff, I'm not going to say that. I refuse to say it. I'm just letting you know. I see what you put in the chat. I replied with a real nice, not you, no, my Dizar Dream buddy.
Okay. I'm like, what are we talking about?
So I replied to him and told him we really appreciated them. And then I gave him a list of everybody's channel that was on. And, you know, it's nice to feel, you know, for me, joining as a new member of the disabled community, that we're helping someone else get by because of watching our show. That's a pretty cool thing. And that honestly made my night last night. I got that at the end of my broadcast last night. I was interviewing Years of Years on my Wednesday night show, and I got that email and I sent it off to him. So it's kind of a nice little compliment. I know Kelly can appreciate it. I'm sure you do too, Jeff.
Absolutely.
You know, so we want to try to help people. We try to have fun. Believe it or not, we all do like each other. And is Jeff right?
It depends
Jeff,
on the score.
I think Jeff is right. God, did I say that out loud? I think it's going to be overturned.
So because I know what you're saying, Jeff, who?
I think you're right.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh,
Kelly, I feel bad for you. He said,
no, you don't.
totally seriously.
Did they overturn it fully? Incomplete.
He never had it. I'm just watching.
Take the points off the board for Dizar Dream.
I'll say it again, though. Man, well thrown ball.
You know what? I do have the
Well covered, too, for that matter. Man.
great
Yeah,
throw
very
ball.
well
As a guy who played a little defensive back, not very well, I don't know how they do that.
Why are they highlighting Hill? He must have been wide open too or something. Let me see here. No, he had double coverage on him. Or double coverage over the top on Hill. So interesting.
Tim, you caught me.
You know, I might just have to go into I have commissioner status in the league, and I could change that Dizar Dream name to Dizar Dream and take out that whatever he wants me to try to say, which I won't say it.
I have on occasion changed my fellow team owners' names.
Oh, that's a sack. He's down. Was that J.J. Watt? No, it was not. Wow.
No, it was not.
Was that
Mark?
JJ Watt? No, it was not.
He
Dr.
just-
Seussian of you.
Does that guy realize that he just tackled $500 million? And there it goes, 500 million. Boom.
Third and
That was
18.
Was
That was a
Kelsey
whole
open?
D line.
Kelsey was covered. Reed had a good
He had the opportunity. Oh,
Yeah, Kelly's ahead of all. Is this going to be a fun year?
Yeah, he is.
okay. I'll pause it.
Good Lord, who was that?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, the people in chat are we're
that's-
already delayed for the people in chat. So whoever's first on for us three is still going to be behind chat. So it's a better experience for chat if you
Mr. Willie Parker wants to know how a Chargers fan can talk so much trash.
Oh man, it's easy. You just make my lips just move and awesomeness comes out. Really.
Kelly, can you please bring him to the forefront? Ladies and gentlemen, you have to love this shirt.
You talking about me again?
Yes, absolutely. He's got DOLEWHIP Dad all over his shirt.
Oh man, that's like me at Disneyland. Say that again.
I love it.
That's a great shirt.
That is a great shirt.
Thank you. My wife bought it for me, and she's all, "I'm not sure if you're gonna love this or gonna hate this." And she pulled it out, and my face was like, "Oh, yeah."
The greatest thing
Honestly, it's the most comfortable shirt I own, which is a
I did
problem.
it live on the stream, which is what I loved, and I was able to put in the
Did you see
comments.
my face?
I saw your face, and I put in the comments right away. Oh my God, he's got his face on his nipples.
Which is my favorite place for my face to be.
Thanks, Triple P. I'm glad you're looking out for me. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you being here. Back up to 41 people watching with us.
Yes, Mar, I agree. Mar, you only call me Sprinkles once, Mar, let me tell you.
Yeah, we don't bash Sprinkles in here. That's none of that. You know, we did see that there was a little bit of acknowledgement for everything going on in the world today, and I'm going to take a minute here and acknowledge something going on in the world that I think is just as important. That we thank all of those men and women who have served a post, much like Kelly,
Amen.
Triple P, who I know is in the chat, and I'm sure there's many others who have served their time for our country that we may not even know about. And if you did, or your mom and dad did, or your grandfather did, well, we thank you all because the family serves the post, not just the soldier, and we're very grateful for that. So we acknowledge and thank all of you for that. So
Amen. Well said.
Disney Grandma, that's a cool name.
I know, I love her.
Disney Grandma, what's up? Welcome in. It's good to see you.
That's awesome. I love that name.
Disney
She's awesome.
Eve says, what is the halftime entertainment? That's when Jeff changes his shirt.
I might, depending on the score.
I'm
Disney
outta here.
Eve, it's like you get to go to Disney the next day, every day. That's perfect. I love that. Yeah, we'll see. You know, Charger games and Cowboy games, I will definitely be the entertainment. I guarantee that.
Oh, I guarantee that. I don't doubt about that.
I don't think I fit into my Cowboys cheerleader outfit anymore, but I haven't tried in a while.
I think I'd pay to see you try.
You don't have that kind of money.
I was
I
going to
feel
wear
like
my
the top has a better shot than the bottoms. Just saying.
I was going to wear one of my Ravens ones. I got like 9 jerseys. But
Hey,
I don't know
puppy.
about
I heard you changed the puppy's name to Dak.
No, Dax is the
I
golden
know.
retriever.
I was being funny.
This is
Dak.
Blazer.
Dak for Cowboys, and it's close to
No.
Dax
we didn't do
for
that.
I don't know what
Why
Dax.
would-
What
Why
is
would
that?
we do that?
Because you love him. Swaggy's at Swaggy. If you ask me nicely again, I'll say yes.
that. That's great.
All right. 1st and 10. Texans starting off on their 20.
It's probably too early to talk non-football in a good game, but did anybody see the Dune?
The dude, the guy from
Dune
Dune.
preview.
No, I did not.
No.
Is anyone aware of the movie Dune coming out?
No, I'm not.
Nope.
Oh, could you get out from under your rocks, people? All right, never mind.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
2nd and 3.
Here comes a big play right here. I'm calling it.
He's got some good protection going on. He's getting the ball out early.
There it is. 1st down. Let's see
Tim
who
Pruitt
has that.
says, I heard about it. What's up, Tim Pruitt? Welcome in. I have to go check on dinner. Give me a moment, boys.
Myers and the Mouse. Who do you have going tonight that you're getting points from?
Just
Robert.
going.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Well, that got taken away. Yeah, update this because it's not real time updating.
Pete, I told my wife about your Thanksgiving plan, and she said, man, we should do that for you. And I'm like, yes, you should.
It's going to be great. Thanksgiving, we are going to be here all day. All day. We're going to do the 1 o'clock, the 4 o'clock, and finish it up at 8 o'clock. My two co-hosts will be joining me throughout the day, mix and match as they go along. I will be here all day. I know More Sunshine Please is going to join me for the Detroit game at 1 o'clock, which is his game. And just sit there, I'll get it. And then at the 4 o'clock game, we've got the Cowboys playing, which will be good. Preston. And at 8 o'clock, we've got the Ravens playing the Steelers, which will be a big night. There we go. There's another first down. Look out.
Anybody taking note on Duke Johnson having a nice little early game here?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Or is that David Johnson? That's David Johnson. Where's Duke Johnson?
Cleveland, isn't he?
Oh, yes. I had the wrong Johnson in my brain.
No
Careful.
comment.
Careful.
Not going to touch that one, Jeff.
I was thinking Duke Johnson. Not even kidding.
I'm not touching it.
David, yeah, Kadani Shot. Yeah, I had the wrong shot. Good.
All right, here we go.
Pete doesn't like my humor.
Oh, I love your humor. I just wasn't going to touch the Johnson. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Kelly went away, and things are going good here.
I mean, what does that tell you?
Yeah, it's good for us. I mean, like I said, I took Houston in the points tonight.
So you got 8.5? Is that what you told me?
Yeah, 8.5. I could probably go on to the Pick'em League here and see who took what. Maybe I don't know. This is a whole new way of doing it. So let me go see what it shows.
Here, I'll pull it up.
Should tell me how many people took what. Reports, maybe in there. Okay. Wow. All right. So we can go down here real quick on the points for who took what. Everybody took Kansas City tonight in our pool, minus 9.5, except, let me run these down. These are the people that took Houston. Steve's World took Houston. Gary B took Houston. Dre J, 25, took Houston. That's AJ. Packers owner, that would be Dave Houston, took Houston. And Mile High Bug took Houston. Griswold Family Vacay took Houston. Dale, Resort TV 1 took Houston. And myself. Everybody else is on Kansas City. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Interesting.
See, for this one, I made my picks for that one
A while ago.
Yeah.
For starters, I just want to
So I
put it
had
out there
50
for the
each.
record. I can hear you guys the entire time. So when you're talking about me,
Oh, we were saying all kinds
Oh,
of
man.
things.
Like you're assuming we wouldn't say it otherwise? I don't understand.
that's why
Hey,
I
Judy.
listen. So here's the other thing I would tell you, Pete. I believe
Oh,
there
that's
was
a
a
big
game
one.
with the Chiefs you were watching, and they were behind, and you took a nap and woke up, and we won the Super Bowl. I don't know if you want to count the Chiefs out this early.
Oh, there's a player down. Look what you did, Kelly. You jinxed your team. Who's down? 99. Who's that? Hope he's okay. He's grabbing his
I don't
arm.
know.
Look at Reed there with that mask looking like Vader.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's cool. I like it.
It's the whole new world we live in, you know. They've
A
got-
whole new. Oh, never mind. Wrong shot.
You can sing all you want, Jessica.
Sing it.
Do your Christmas songs. We're good to
This
go.
is a Disney football stream. You can go for it.
That guy got mad at me singing Christmas songs. Like,
You did get mad.
freaking humbug, buddy. What the heck?
Uh,
Yeah, so I like the mask except for I get to see all the spittle. I'm a little anti that. But.
Yeah, I'm with you there on that.
This is a great way for you to see why we're wearing masks.
Oh, okay.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Oh, hold on. I got my puppy here. So hello. Come here, puppy. Come here. You probably got to put paper in there because I had labels in there. Come
Mar
here.
Memphis.
Bring it over here.
Oh wait, Judy.
I'm sure
Judy,
Kelly would love to
Judy
see the
has
puppy.
a question. It looks like
There's
Judy.
the
what's
puppy,
your question?
Kelly, there's
I
the
have a
puppy.
lot of questions, so
While you eating, there's the puppy, so you can see him. Hey, hi, puppy.
Hi, Archie.
Hi,
Slinky
puppy.
Dog. That is
Hi.
Slinky Dog. Hi, Slinky Dog.
Is that really the dog's name? Oh, that was nasty.
It's Archie.
It's Archie, but I call him Slinky Dog, and he answers to it.
Archie as in Manning?
Slinky dog. That's great.
Yeah. Just put paper in the printer, and it'll print out.
Oh, Judy said just saying hi. She didn't have a question. Hi, Judy. Welcome in. Thanks for
Hi,
being
Judy.
here. Super Disney fam is here as well.
Hey, Super Disney fan, what's going on?
Come on. Everybody's putting in Disney references now for football. Isaac Nail, it's a whole new world. Mara Memphis says they can go the distance.
I like that.
They can go. So, anyone else totally ready for political ads to be over?
Yes.
Yes.
Did anybody else here see Mulan yet?
I did
Anyone
not.
else?
I heard you guys did with, what, 8 people or something, right?
What did you say,
Yeah.
Kelly? I didn't understand what you said.
Have you seen Mulan yet?
Oh, I have not.
Was it good?
So, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being awesome, 0 being is A.
I give it an 8.
Wow, really?
Wow.
I give it an 8. There's some
Did-
things I wish they would have done just a little bit different.
8's
I
pretty
know
good.
they were going down a different path with
Was
it.
Moose on it?
Moose, no.
I give it a 4.
So that just leaves me out of being able to do the live action.
Or that,
On
that
stream
puppy
play.
Is puppy is a combination of a Beagle and a Dachshund. And that is Johnson into the house. He goes.
That's a touchdown.
God, I wish I had taken him. I thought about taking him in one of my leagues, and I didn't.
I thought it was the other guy, so there's that.
I just lost 2 points. Dang it.
Okay, I'm going to turn on my camera here for a second so I can take a bite.
Okay, there you go. So Johnson into the end zone. Number 31 in your books. That's 6 points for all you fantasy lovers. If you took the Houston Texans tonight, you're up 9.5, 6, 15.5 to nothing early. We are early in the game, so we're talking what? 4:54 left in the first. Over-under still up in the air right now.
What was the over-under?
I got to go look. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I think it was in the mid-40s. Mid-40s. It was up there.
I would
Check
think
that.
with Mahomes alone, you're going to be in the 40s. So, yeah.
I want to say it was like
Uh-huh.
40, upper for like 48.5, something like that.
So, I wasn't kidding when I said Duke. I think, so, DraftKings is a thing that I have fun with.
Your
Oh,
commercials
I did
on.
that tonight. Oh, I forgot, Jeff. Thank you for reminding me.
You're very welcome. And I'm
Your
pretty sure
commercials on, Jeff.
my commercial, is it like another political ad that I'm over?
Looks like Dune to me.
Oh, because I've turned off my game. I'm watching.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
It's going to be cool, I'm telling you. Anyway, I think I picked David Johnson thinking it was Duke Johnson, but I'm going to have to look right now.
This looks like a good movie, Jeff.
It's I have not actually read the book, but it is probably the most popular sci-fi book in all of sci-fi nerddom. And I've not read it. I've always wanted to read it. But I hear really good things, and I'm excited about it. I'll be there first.
Looks good. Disney Eve says no spoilers. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but
No
it's
spoilers
good
on a movie that was a remake of a movie we already saw? Is that
Right. No spoilers.
Oh,
no-
strong. I took Johnson. In
It's
my,
a-
What,
It's-
was
it's-
Mulan
it's-
going to be a bad guy? Like what?
It's no,
I mean,
but it is
like
it is
Titanic.
different.
We kind of
It
know
is
what's going to
different.
happen.
There's kind of a different path with this. You see it from a different angle, I think.
All right. It's but
Michael
like
Riley
Titanic,
says,
I mean,
"Let's go." I know. You know what? I would not go see Titanic. I told Ivonne for 2 years I will not go see Titanic, and she's like, "I don't understand why." I said, "I know how the movie ends. The boat sinks."
I hated that I liked that movie. I didn't want to like it.
And then I ended up watching it. And I liked it. So
It's
yeah,
pretty
that
good.
was a good movie. I did like that.
that's another one of those things where listen to your wife. She's probably right.
I don't understand that way of thinking at all.
Gotcha.
I can't even find my entry. Oh, here we go. Finally.
As long as Tyreek Hill scores nothing tonight, I'm looking good against Zipper and Dave early. That's a good thing. So I need that other guy all your other guys to score. That's great. Let them score.
I have a feeling you're going to be disappointed early.
Hill's getting double teamed. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, and we'll just pick another one, and then they'll start letting off Hill a little bit, and then we'll see what happens.
It's early. First quarter. We got a lot of time left in the game.
A lot of game left. A lot of game.
Phone lines are open for any of our friends that want to call in tonight and chat. Are they still, it looks like Jimmy Kimmel's still doing the show from home type thing, or from a studio, an empty studio. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I'm just curious at the fact of when a lot of that stuff is going to start coming back when they start doing it again. You know.
Oh, you mean Fallon? I bet. Jimmy
Yeah, Fallon and Kimmel and all those guys. They're still. Like I saw. I'm a big Brad Paisley fan, and Paisley was filling in for Kimmel this week. It was pretty funny, yeah. So, David, with the
I thought so, Kadani, Sean. I was confused, but I was trying to figure it out.
Kelly, while you were gone, he couldn't figure out what was going on with Johnson.
They have David and Duke, so it's a whole thing. Yeah, one of the big financial houses in New York decided to tell their people today that September 21st, you're coming back to work, people. So to answer your question, sooner rather than later, Pete. Sooner rather than later.
There you go.
Sorry, Pete, but I need Hill to do something, Mr. Willie says.
So I was asked what's for dinner. It is a kind of like a burrito with beef and cheese and crumbled up Fritos salsa. It's pretty good.
Sounds good. How is it kind of like a burrito? It sounds like a burrito.
He lives in Kansas City.
I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
You're closer to Mexico.
Whatever. T. Marie in the house was going on.
What's up, T. Marie?
Good to see so many friends in here tonight. Movie Mania, Nick in the house. Good to see you here. 3rd and 2. What do we got going? Somebody guard the tight end. Super Disney fan.
3rd and 2.
Thank you, T. Marie.
Oh. I don't know if he made it. I don't think
he did. Nope. 4th down.
I've just decided I need to get a jersey of the guy named Pringle because Pringles are awesome, and I'm going to want a Pringles jersey.
A Pringles jersey?
Guy's named Pringle. I don't know. I just saw him.
I thought you meant the chips. I was like, do they have Pringles jerseys now?
I do mean the chips, but the guy, no, he didn't get it.
This is a big play if they go for it on 4th.
Orlando guy's down.
Orlando Howard in the house. Here we go. Yep, well, that's 1st down.
1st down.
That was a good call. Nobody really expected them to go to the fullback.
Rob Fuzz in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Rob Fuzz. Bill Steffens here as well. Welcome in,
Bill.
guys. All right, Chiefs, 1st and 10.
Supposedly when Rob Fuzz comes in the house, we're
36.
supposed to do this stupid sound. I'm not sure why, but I was told I have to do this. Don't ask me why. I was told we got to do that whenever Rob Fuzz comes in.
And who told you that?
More sunshine, please, Jim.
Okay. All right.
So.
Come on.
Oh,
That was
great,
nice
look.
job. Good run.
That's a hell of a
Good
run.
run.
Nice job. Come here. You want to sit up here?
I don't know if
I don't know if he wants to or not.
I don't know if he's been locked up all day, so he's probably.
Are you fired up? You want to see some football?
He wants to go say hi to the nurse. The nurse doesn't like him.
Ooh, I like the sweatshirt from the best state. Well done.
Thanks.
You want to go with him?
Oh, nice play.
Okay.
That was a good. It was well drawn up too. Liked it.
Can I go to your office for school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Come on. Back to my schoolwork.
Oh, that was a good play. Oh no, that was not Robinson. Who was that? It's 14. God, what's his face? Receiver used to be in Buffalo. Drawing a blank.
I don't know, but I like that play too. You got movement to the right, got movement to the left, go up the middle. It's pretty good.
Pulled him.
11, 14.
Bill says if you can't make 5 inches, go home.
Sammy Watkins. That's who it is.
Sammy?
Oh, Sammy Watkins. He had some good big plays last year.
He's always been more talented than production.
Oh! Another 20 yards right there.
Another
Nice.
big run.
Speaking of more sunshine, please. What's going on, buddy?
There he is.
There he is. Hey, Jim,
man.
what's up?
Were your ears ringing or itching or burning or feeling low or anything?
Man, Hilaire's just quick there. God, look at his feet. Boom, boom.
Shifty. Yep.
God, his calves are huge, too.
21 years old.
Oh, I remember those days. Not really. That was a long time ago.
There's another first down. All right.
Sammy
folks.
Watkins.
Boy, he's not very tall, is he, that back? He's got a little Darren Sproles in that run right there.
I don't know if I don't know if Coach is going to be able to see out of that thing by
Yeah, it's getting nastier and nastier.
Getting nasty.
I liked it until the game started.
And a
Yeah.
one.
Gary B does not like Sammy, the ex-Bill Watkins. Sammy the Bull. Sammy the Bill. There you go.
Yeah, all the
Little
same.
mafia humor there. Jonathan Chong and that's what's going on, buddy. We're at the break. Who won the first quarter pool or box thing? Whatever. 7-zip.
I wish we had that. We
We
should
could
do that.
We could do that.
You know what? You can do that on some of those websites where people can do it and pay. We have to do that one time.
It'd be fun.
See if anybody would want to put in, whatever, $5 or whatever, and something
I
interesting.
mean, even $1, you could get, well, how many people we get in here? So you get 25 pretty easy. Put $2, make it $50. Could do 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that for next week.
Yeah,
I would never do very well at that because Chiefs, they don't seal the deal till fourth quarter usually.
Well, what he's talking about is total random. You just get a random number and
Everybody gets it.
just a random number. Gotcha.
yeah, it's like
Super Bowl block.
like bingo almost. It's like there's no talent to it. It's just luck.
Jim heard Rob Fuzz trademark. Yes. Has
Right?
checked.
Orlando guy asking the right question. Inquiring minds want to know, Kelly, why is it almost a burrito and not an actual burrito? And also, why aren't you at Arrowhead streaming live? Those two questions we need to know. See how I ask questions right when I see the not burrito all the way in your mouth?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I don't want to know anymore. It took too long. Never mind. We don't want to know.
The Budweiser.
Let me chew.
Budweiser
So
commercial.
honestly, I am not at Arrowhead tonight live streaming because Mom and I couldn't afford the $800 for tickets.
Are they more because there's less? Are more per ticket because there's less tickets? I would think there are.
I think it's more that than it is the fact that they just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
I really
Thanks,
think it's more just simply because of that, and so it's just it would be a lot of fun. They're at 20% capacity. There's people there. You can hear them actually, which I thought was interesting.
You're lucky if you are there because you got that random lottery almost.
Yeah.
Like I said, Baltimore says no fans, nobody in the stadium. So
Seems like the Northeast is just a little bit in the dark ages, but that's just my opinion.
Did you just finish my burrito?
Good doggy.
What's wrong with you dogs?
He says it's not a burrito. It's not almost. I don't know.
hashtag
It's doggy dinner is what it is.
We appreciate everybody that's joining in tonight. We've got 40 friends here, 42 friends here. Just a reminder that next week's show will be on that gentleman right below us, DOLEWHIP Dad's channel.
Love that.
Next Thursday night.
What shirt? was he
DOLEWHIP
wearing?
Dad on his house. Who knows where we'll be going? Cowboys or Chargers or Dodgers? Who's going to make Jeff Cusser cry? That's a good question, Mr. Willie.
I cuss more than I cry, and I very rarely cuss.
Wow.
Oh, that was a shot too.
It was a shot. The Orlando guy. They're not even letting people in. If you don't have tickets, you can't even tailgate.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
The interesting thing in Baltimore is they said that the police are going to be out and not allowing tailgating, even because there's no fans allowed in the thing. So they're going to be discouraging tailgating. So interesting.
I long ago became a couch football fan. I love going to live events. I do. But football is one of the main sports that is better on TV. Some are better live. A UFC better live.
Go to the Old Faithful right there. And that should be some points for me, Pete.
How do they score again?
Let's see what Kelly's doing here. Meyers, you are playing DOLEWHIP Dad. I stress DOLEWHIP Dad. No, you're kidding. You're playing
Jeff. Yeah.
I'm playing. No, me and you were playing in 1 week.
Here's your problem. He's got Kelsey. He's got Mahomes as his quarterback, so he's getting points. So are you. What you think?
Kelly, me and you play each other in one of the leagues, though.
I think so.
Yeah, this week, Jeff, you are playing. Let's see, who are you playing? DOLEWHIP Dad is playing the Duke Philly crew tonight, and you are playing Meyers and the Mouse. That is your game.
Awesome.
And you are losing currently to Meyers and the Mouse 12-0, 12-0. But that's probably because you don't have anybody going tonight. Let's see.
It's unlikely I'm going to score a lot, I think.
DOLEWHIP Dad starters this week. Jones, quarterback for the Giants. McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in the league. Cooper Kupp from the Rams. Amani Cooper from Dallas. Jarwin, tight end from Dallas. Ingram, good running back from Baltimore. Bagley, kicker for the Clippers.
Clippers.
Chargers. And the Cowboys.
That's fun to say.
Currently nothing. Kelly's got points coming up from Butker, the kicker. He's got Robinson as his receiver. He's got half the Kansas City Chiefs here. So
yeah, and that game, both of my quarterbacks had really rough matchups. So we'll see. I got to get out of that.
Yeah, you got Jones against Pittsburgh, and you got.
And I had Burrow against the Chargers, so neither were good matchups. So
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
tough week.
Another league I'm in, they drafted a whole bunch on the reserve, and I took like 6 quarterbacks. I thought I just wrote because I didn't, I picked my first 4 picks were running back, receiver in different league, and so I just went with all right. I'm just going to take them all. I think I have 5 or 6, and I'll have somebody with a good matchup every damn week. And if somebody gets hurt, it'll be a trade chip and all that. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
having fun with it.
It's nice when they have that longevity, that part of it. So,
I mean, it as drafts go, it opened up. There was all these quarterbacks that were all in the same pile, and what am I going to get my third receiver, my second tight end? So I just loaded up on some quality, and
I'm trying to figure out why we're talking about rent and utilities in the chat. I just came back over here and
I saw that too.
I was like, okay.
We talked about burritos. Why not talk about that?
We talked about it's not really burritos.
It's not really a burrito.
Is it because you put Fritos in there that you felt like it, or is it like an open thing? Like I need details.
It's not because I didn't bake it.
Bake it? You didn't bake it?
No, it's just a tortilla wrap.
That's a burrito, big guy. What are you from Kansas City or something? That's a burrito.
That's great.
We'll talk about barbecue sometime.
Yes, I've got a barbecue plan. You guys need to be in the bar. It's a 2021 thing, but
Super
we're doing
Disney
it.
Says that the Colts are limiting to 2,500 on Sunday. That's interesting. And Movie Mania Nick says he'll be rooting for Lamar and Andrews this week. Well, I hope so. So will I. Sunday at 1:00, the Ravens go.
Living in Diz, I see you, and it's a 4X. What are you talking about? I know what you're saying, by the way, Corey, but I'm going to totally ignore it.
It started with 6.
6 times. Whatever. Thank you, T. Marie. Somebody's playing the drums back there. What do you got going on? It's like a drum.
I have a hooch.
Turner.
It's a massive. He's very big, so he gets up and he's got to get his feet, and he sounds like he's beating on the drum. And
you can dance.
Meyers and Mouse finished the non-burrito. He needs a mocha ice cream hot chocolate lava cake for dessert. Oh my Lord, that sounds amazing.
I could use a coffee actually. That's the coffee part.
Coffee doesn't sound too bad either.
See, there you go. I know I'm way behind you guys, but look at that. COVID-19 monitoring. 5 cases, 64,000 tests administered. You're more likely to get hit by a ladybug than the elbow.
Oh, that was a great play. Very well disguised. I got to give them credit there.
Yeah, they did a good job. Now, Jeff, you got me wanting coffee.
I know. You know what? I might call down to my people.
To your people. Let me get my people.
Here, let's do it this way. Oh, you know what? Watch me annoy people in the chat. Ready? Hey, Google, broadcast. Coffee, pretty please. I love you. There you go.
What's the message?
Coffee, pretty please. I love you.
All right, broadcasting now.
That's pretty cool. I will say that.
I think so too. And anybody who's got that set up at their house now is either getting coffee or annoyed with me, one of the two.
And that's Google, like the year 20 that we're in now. In my house, we have Google 1984.
Yeah? What's that?
Preston! That's how we have it. Let's see what happens here in the play. 13 minutes to go, tied 7-7. They're at 45. He's in trouble, and down he goes with a sack. That is points for my defense, which makes me happy. Always happy when your defense gets points.
Right?
The only state that knows barbecue is North Carolina. I got to be honest, I've had some great barbecue over the time.
I don't get the I have to not like other states barbecue attitude. I love me some North Carolina barbecue and Texas and California and Antarctica and Jupiter. I like all barbecue.
Orlando guy Preston is in bed, probably ready for sleep. I'm the only one probably up right now. My daughters are locked in their own rooms. My wife's asleep because she works early. So, he's in trouble again, and he got away. That was pretty cool seeing him sit on the bench there with Mahomes there for a second. But that's fourth down. Turn the ball back over to your Houston Texans, for those of you watching on the radio.
Watching on the radio.
That was pretty cool.
If you should have sat there for another minute and made a baseball or football card out of it.
That would have been cool.
It's weird with being in the stands like this because it makes me think that it's like 42-2 and 5 minutes left in the fourth.
Piglet Roo, that sounds like a challenge. I accept.
My Google can't hear you. That's my deal. My Google would be going crazy. Not to mention, my wife would probably be.
Perfect place to stop. Create the open loop. Leave us all hanging.
Yeah. Not sure where he was going with that. Back to band camp. He's back at band camp right now.
No, I just got a message from one of my pilots I deployed with.
Oh, hopefully it's not a bad message.
No, it actually says, I think you're in this documentary video. You should check it out.
I love you. Hold on. Watch this, people. Watch.
Oh, you're the best.
Ow! Thank you.
I don't care what he says about you. You are awesome.
They said, "Oh my gosh, why didn't you bring two?" Thank you so much. I love you. See, my earphones are in. She couldn't hear a word you said.
I love it. I love it. Francisco's here. He says, "Go Los Angeles Lakers."
Oh, that's like on Elf, but here. What's going on, Francisco?
And Rogers is here. Stacy, have you seen Jeff's shirt?
She is also wearing this exact same shirt. What are the odds?
That's impressive.
I know. I think so too.
God, all these daggone commercials and stuff. Is this another political one, or is this? This is one that's put out by the NFL.
Nothing like a good football game and a cup of coffee.
Does it taste like just water with things floating in it in that cup?
Nope, this is Black Rifle coffee.
Yeah, in that cup. I don't know.
I've never drank coffee in my life.
Right, hold on. Let's get it right. Chat, who wins? And by the way, it's a very obvious answer. This is the easiest question you've ever been asked, people in chat.
Now, Mar, Preston is sleeping with his bat. He's got new bats. He sleeps with them.
I used to sleep with my glove, which is probably why I never hit that.
I believe it.
I did
Got to figure this out. This is extremely.
Pam's fam in the house. Good to see you here.
What's the documentary about? People who need to figure out better football teams to be fans of, or what?
No, it's a military documentary.
Oh, man.
And he goes, I'm pretty sure this is you. Check it out.
That's cool.
Is it one you didn't know about?
Yeah. I was videotaped and photographed a lot.
Is that the official word for it? How many D's are in photographer?
A lot.
Stacy says she has the best cup, Jeff.
Well, I have the best shirt. So.
I tell you what, I got another one.
Another cup, another shirt, another documentary. We need more information. Another not burrito. What are you talking about? Good talk.
Sorry. Try to figure this out.
It's like a glitch. It's like what's that movie with Keanu Reeves and bullets going halfway?
It's sad then when Williams is your backup, as well as he's run lately. First and 10, 10:28 left in the second quarter. We got a tie game here. Chiefs are in the huddle. Kelly's in the muddling over
I'm
his
in the
coffee.
middle. First and 10. Love it.
Yeah, the spit guard. I've changed my mind on the spit guard. I was all excited about it. Now I want to turn on the wipers.
Almost picked off. Could have gone the other way. Does that sound anything like Cosell?
Not even a little bit.
I did love Cosell on the day.
I did too.
Hey, he's crazy. Gifford, wake him up. I used to love those days, and him and Tarkin and all would go at each other. It was great.
Tarkenton was great. I'm talking as a quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah, he was very good. Minnesota.
Underrated. Loved watching him run around back there. Amazing.
Hey, Atwood joining us. Quick run. And that's a almost first down. Depends on the placement. It could be just short.
I think he is going to be
third and inches.
Third and
inches. I have not found my car key yet tonight. I'm hoping to find my car keys before I leave, Jeff.
Keep checking chat.
I did. I found them Sunday.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's a heck of a pop. Right on the tailbone there.
Yeah, or the hip maybe, yeah.
All right.
So I don't know what the over-under is, but
I'm going to look it up in a second.
we're looking at an under here at 7-7 almost through the –
I'll look it up here real quick while we're talking.
First down. Kansas City.
First down and more.
Out to about the 40. Bill Steffen says, get Mom in the room.
Mama.
Mama has started to get a migraine, so Mama's not going to be in here tonight.
Boy, I had not a migraine, but I had it yesterday. We're having like every other day kind of different weather. I need them to pick one.
I don't know about you, but it was 50 degrees this morning here.
Yeah, we had 52, I think, when I checked it early on.
53 and a half.
Okay. For the temperature or the over-under?
The over-under.
I love how you're not even listening to our conversation, but what you said totally fit anyway.
Made sense.
Yeah, it fit anyway. Only it was a half. I knew where you're going, but
I looked. It said the NFL watch party, not the NFL weather party.
So, have you heard about tornadoes and rain and snow and clouds and such?
No, I have not. Joshua Thompson in the house. Go Chiefs! Beat the Texans at Meyers and the Mouse. You cannot suck up to the host. That is not valid here tonight, Joshua.
Orlando guy.
Yes,
your mouth to God's ears. I'm trying.
All right, what do we got here?
Play the Cowboys or Chargers this year at all?
I don't think so. Oh, Eric Bieniemy. I have a Eric Bieniemy in my mom's story.
Oh, that's got to be first down.
I was a big fan of him when he was at Colorado, and then he played for the Chargers for a while.
Right.
And my mom and I was a fan. And my mom somehow asked me about it, and she thought his name was Eric the Enemy, and she didn't know why they were allowed to call him Eric the Enemy, and I couldn't get it out of her head that his name was Bieniemy. We had a big old argument, and it makes me happy to tell that story. Any Cougar, that's me. It's my shirt. It's just bam, it flashes on, and then everything flat. It's because of my shirt. It's like part of the deal. Actually, in all seriousness, Bieniemy will be a good head coach someday. I bet. Everything I've read about him, he knows his stuff, and it's a fun name.
Oh, how is Watt not offsides there? Okay. Good Lord.
Ooh, Orlando guy would love that. I would love that. I'm guessing the person that's got that job don't want to give it up though, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to fight for that job. That's got the golden ticket written on it. You're getting paid to help kids. Come on.
They have lanyards.
I'd like to report that ref is not wearing a mask.
They have lanyards on their masks. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
They have lanyards on them. So when they take them off, they just hang down here because they got a string that keeps it attached. They don't have to hang it off their ear.
I guess you could live it, right? Running around. Yeah, I see it now. That's funny.
What? Look, the ball hadn't even. Watt was past the center before the ball got out of underneath of him.
Just a little.
I think that's
how
illegal.
far he was oversides.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
That's another first down.
Yeah, when we're off, when it's just us three, remind me about job opportunities. I have an interesting story to share.
Okay.
Sounds good.
What are the odds that any of us three remember that in 2 hours when the games are? So,
I remember.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Depends on how much more coffee I get to drink. All right.
Either of you have to be awake early tomorrow?
Nope. First and 10, Kansas City. Got about, 7 out of that?
Yeah, easily. Maybe 8. If he starts having 7 or 8.
30 seconds left. Come on, guys. I'm surprised they're not pushing this a little harder to get downfield.
12 rushes, 16 passes on this drive.
Texas has actually done a pretty good job on defense so far. You better get that off.
Something is glitching Meyers and the mouse.
Their pass defense has been solid. They're running the ball down their throat a little bit, if you ask me. But Mahomes has had a throw into coverage pretty much every pass.
That's true. Something is glitching.
I don't know. I'm looking on my iPad right now. I don't see it glitching myself.
Kelly, he starts with a story and then he does like teases us. I think that's just called a Kelly. Boy, Reed's really got him going, motion one way, all kinds of like.
How come the clock keeps resetting? Is that not the clock? I'm looking at the wrong time. Never mind.
I was wondering when you said 30 seconds or like 6 minutes. I'm like, what? I actually went to see if I was like 5 minutes behind you guys.
No, it was me. Ooh. Was that a face mask?
Oh, that's a good question.
Annie, I don't think any of us see that. I think it's you. You might want to.
That head whipped around pretty hard on that.
Or something. Anybody else in chat seeing what Annie's talking about? Because clearly she's got a glitch.
Bill, yes, it is the first game.
Yeah, Annie, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing it on my end. I'm watching on the iPad in front of me so I can keep an eye on the chat and all too. But
I've got it on 2 things too. It's on Annie's end.
Sorry, Annie. I don't know how to help you there, dear. She says it's not her. So.
Well, I think it's just you.
And Annie's on a lot of channels, so she knows what she's talking about when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah.
Jonathan Chong said, I refreshed just now. Movie Mania Nick says, I'm plays ahead of you guys.
Kay says that she's seen the same thing, Annie, so I don't know. I've got it on 2 things. It's clear here.
What's Annie seeing?
A glitch. It blinks on and blinks off, she said. It's glitchy. Piglet Rue, or Piglet True for you people, says it's glitchy also. I had the same job. Okay, so something that's going on. Sorry, Annie. I don't know. I still think it's probably my shirt.
That's glitchy. That's a first down and a couple more. Well, let me go check something. I'll be right back.
Thanks for playing. Kelly's gone. Tim Pruitt says it's fine in Tennessee. Cricket Fox says it's all good down under. Yeah, Captain Akron, depends on what part of the country you're from. As to what, I just call him simply, he's my captain. And he says it's going in and out for him too. Okay, Louisville for Bill Steffen. Kay says, be right back. I will exit and come back. Thank you, Kay. We value you. I appreciate you.
It's happening on a bunch of people, then it might be internet.
Well, everybody's in here chatting. We got 30 friends in here. I got a big announcement coming on Sunday night. Something new coming to my channel. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
And it was Sammy Watkins for the touchdown. I'll take Sammy Watkins on a touchdown because I'm pretty sure I will too. I want to see that. Don't I have Watkins? I think I started him tonight.
I'm always watching cricket. Always watching.
I've got him, but I don't got him on reserve on one of my teams.
I think he's on one of my
here. He's definitely not going to be the focus of the defenses. So he's going to have the easy side of the secondary on almost every play. So
I got to go check out my other fantasy teams. I think I started Watkins in one of my other leagues. I'm going to check this out real quick.
Ooh.
So, yeah, something big coming on our channel. We're going to have a special members-only collectible item, which will be coming. I shared it with Kelly and Jeff today.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty excited. Cool. We'll be announcing that on Sunday. The members of my channel have already seen it on our private chat. I shared it with them today as well. So that'd be kind of cool.
That's cool. See now, and I didn't show anybody yet, but I have something to show people that I think I will be showing on my Good Morning Disney show tomorrow morning. Yes,
awesome.
My show. It's
how
cool.
How is your kicker not called Buttlicker? I keep looking. It says Butker. I keep thinking Buttlicker from one of the movies.
Butker.
So I heard almost all of those words, and I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how to respond.
Don't worry, neither am I. So I don't have Sammy Watkins in that league. Maybe I have it in this other one.
Pam, you're seeing multiple Jeffs. That's my present from me to you, Pam.
What's up, Pam?
I'm not so sure that's a present.
It's like a lottery win.
It's like a lottery win.
Anyone else got a crush on the AT&T girl? Because I totally do.
She's cute.
She is.
So who do I have going here? I got the Chiefs defense over here too.
Hey, Atwood says exiting didn't help.
Well,
now I'm going to pull it up on my other device. Let me see what I see.
I've got it on my laptop and my phone. I haven't seen anything, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I've got it too.
Well, is everybody in the same part of the country that's having the problem?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
You do, Nick? Nick knows. Pam says she can safely say no on the crush. Okay.
Livian Diz says this play will be overturned.
He's a Patriots fan, though, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Is it under review?
Annie says she's on the West Coast. Where you at, Annie? Where in the West Coast? I'm a former West Coaster myself. Jonathan's in Canada, and he had the flicker, so there you go, West Coast. West Coast and up north. I don't think it's a present.
I'm seeing the flicker.
You are seeing the flicker?
Yeah.
I mean, flea flicker is a football thing. Is that? Are we talking?
No, the whole stream goes black for just a second.
Well, you should stop that.
Wonder if it's a YouTube thing.
Stacey wants me to check.
I'll tell you, YouTube was having problems earlier today. I did see. Oh, yeah, that's a good possibility. It's going to be turned over. They were having problems today. I couldn't get to certain parts of the stream. Oh.
Is it just Pete's fan? I don't know what you're asking about, though.
No, it's no. The whole stream goes black.
That's a touchdown.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it here too.
My head.
Corey, I'm way behind you, but I don't think that.
If that fan's bothering everybody, I can bring it down a little bit here.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
No, I see what they're talking about. It's like here's what I would tell you, and I don't know. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look. I'm going to see if it's too close to live. It could be having trouble, and it's doing that. So I'm going to watch it here for a second and see. I'm going to go back Yeah, there he goes. He's in.
Now Watkins is in.
Aliens, right? Not only is Captain Akron right, but he referenced a really good movie.
At one point, Kelly disappeared for a sec like a sci-fi film. Well, that was just him jumping out of there.
Like Dune, but in the sky, not science.
Tina, I hid my fan behind the Meyers and the mouse logo. That was a nice little
Who made the catch?
Watkins.
Watkins.
Watkins. I just felt like left out. So.
13-7 point after pending. Nothing's given in today's NFL.
Nick, I'm a good 20 seconds behind the guys, maybe even more.
Tell you what, you do these shows, the hour-long shows are going to seem like they go right by.
When I'm doing a show, I'm always, not always, 90% of the time, I'm shocked how fast they go. Obviously, you're doing the talking, and you're trying to get to the point you want to make and all that, but
we've been going an hour and a half already, which is,
Here's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing a glitch if you watch the replay.
What you got for halftime, the Orlando? That will be Jeff. He'll be, bringing out a new shirt.
I might. I've got to go to I've had 2 sodas and a coffee since about 20 minutes before the show, so halftime might be me going potty, and I can change my shirt. I don't know.
At DOLEWHIP, what are you hearing on hubs for the playoffs in baseball?
So the news seems to be they haven't announced it for sure. Justin Turner and the Dodgers are putting up a fit, apparently, but World Series here in Texas, playoffs in San Diego and in Texas. The AL in San Diego, the NL in Texas, World Series in Texas. Players are a little upset that the family won't be able to hang with them, putting them in the bubble. So we'll see. We'll see. Good question. Who asked that? Cricket? Cricket, yeah.
Cricket Fox. Asking a great question there.
And I live right down the road from the Globe Life Park, so I don't know how they're going to keep me. If my Dodgers are in the World Series and it's down the road from my house, there is 0% chance I don't break into that stadium. 0% chance.
Tim Pruitt says he still has no glitches. I from what I can tell, if you are very, very current, it is having trouble keeping up, so it stops it for a second. So you're missing frames. That's what it just happened on my phone. But when I went back and rewatched like the last 3-4 minutes, it didn't glitch at all on the replays. So
I haven't been current since the Kardashians got famous. So
they just got canceled too.
Kardashians.
Who?
It was a pop culture. Actually, the show got canceled because it sucks. Only took them 20 years to figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I'm not posting bail, Stacey Rogers says.
Oh, they'll be on my side.
Timeout. 2-minute warning. 14-7 Kansas City. Houston has the ball on the 20, I believe, or somewhere right around there.
So are either of you two a physiatrist?
Are we what?
Are either of you two a physiatrist?
I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you.
Well, it's Lucy saying psychiatrist to Ricky Ricardo, but I guess you guys aren't old enough for that joke. But I mentioned going potty, and now I've got to go like.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Fireman wants
talked about it, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that's about. So when halftime gets here, I'm going to go potty, and I may or may not come back with the shirt. I may just come out without no shirt at all.
No.
Can the baby take over?
Family-friendly stream. Please wear a shirt.
It's pretty family friendly. Let me tell you.
Can the baby take over your spot for a few minutes?
No.
We could sit here and
draw.
watch the baby.
What's that?
We could sit here and watch the baby and probably get along, probably get better ratings, to be honest.
She actually doesn't live at my house. She just comes over to the house.
Make it blue. Caitlin in house with us tonight. Jim, more sunshine, please. Richard, with whom do you get 1 gigabyte internet service? He's asking that question. Super Disney fam. We'll turn on the World Series and Jeff will be sitting there like a cardboard cutout. I would pay good money to see that. I do like that. The cardboard cutout Jeff.
It would be the most talkative cardboard cutout you've ever encountered.
You could put a like Eagles jersey on you.
No, you could not.
Stacey,
Why would
call
you even
off
say
and find out.
I'm mad at you for having that thought in your brain.
I had it because I see Fozzie Bear in the chat there, and it made me think about it. So, my stream keeps jumping live. I'm sorry, Annie. We value you and appreciate you, and feel bad that it is. This is a great Doritos commercial with all the guys hanging like they all live together. You know, like Dak and Luke really live together.
You get Marshawn on a commercial, and I'm in.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, football fans. You guys are
A little bit.
the quarterback for your Seattle Seahawks.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson. It's not the Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace. It is the Mr. Wilson from out in the, I guess, greater Northwest. Pretty cool thing last year. So before I got sick, I was down in Disney the weekend of the Pro Bowl.
Oh,
and this is a very cool story. And Preston can actually back it up. If he was here, I'd get him to back it up. Maybe next time he's here. Look at Roger Goodell with a mask on, sitting by himself.
whatever.
He's not playing around. So I am on Slinky Dog Dash. Slinky Dog Dash, weekend of the Pro Bowl. The Monday after the Pro Bowl. This is the day that I'm talking. I'm down there. And I had the DAS pass, the disability pass, because of my back at the time. And I went and rode Slinky, came back down, put in for my DAS pass again. They said, "Oh, are you by yourself? Well, go right ahead again." And I'm like, okay. So I went again. This was like 2 times within like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. And I rode Slinky. The third time I came back down and said, let me put in for this again. I'll come back in an hour. Nope. Why don't you go right in? Matter of fact, sir, would you mind going up there with this family? Because we've got to take them up. We'll just take you up with us. It was Russell Wilson and his incredibly beautiful supermodel wife. I talked to him for about 2 minutes.
She's a singer or something, isn't she? Sierra or something?
Yeah, she's very beautiful. So I talked to him for about 5 minutes, and it was cool because I was able to break the ice with him, because a very cool story about Russell Wilson is we have a friend of the family whose son was born with his bladder outside of his body. So he's had like, I don't know, God knows how many different surgeries. He's Preston's age. He's one of Preston's best friends. Russell Wilson heard about it from a friend of a friend thing, and did him a FaceTime video telling him to be strong and all this. Didn't even know Russell Wilson. Yeah. So I was able to break the ice by saying, hey, do you remember doing this? He didn't remember his name, but he remembered doing it. And I sat there and talked to him for a minute. And then I rode Slinky Dog with Russell Wilson. And it was
I'm actually a big
awesome.
fan of his, and not the football, but the man. He's a good guy. Obviously.
Great guy.
I
Didn't
love
see one other player that whole time down there. And it was funny because when I looked up, I was standing there, I looked up and I was like, I don't know why. It's not like I follow the Seahawks, but he's got a very unique look to him. I looked up, oh my God, it's Russell Wilson. So, I could have been his running back. Could have been his running back, and things happen. So, this is going to be a completion here. I got a feeling. And I'm right.
And you're right. So now I'm wondering if it's the device you're watching, because I see it on my phone, but I don't see it anywhere else.
Well, I'm watching it on my phone here in Texas, and I've got no issues. But
Marguerite, what's going on? Welcome in.
Marguerite, how you doing? Did you hear about Marguerite? The good news: she's no longer a Chiefs fan. She's seen the light. Congrats, Marguerite. So happy for you.
Why you got to run off my Chiefs fans?
I'm just trying to help. I'm here to serve.
Have you seen that shirt? He's trying to run off everybody.
I've had 3 marriage proposals just during the stream. What are you talking about?
Because of this, I think
Okay.
that's
The things that are talking to you on your shirt don't count as marriage proposals.
It's like Maui, but it's a shirt, not my dad. What are you talking about?
It's more like Owie.
I love that movie.
That was a good movie.
Have you guys seen on Disney Plus Zenimation, I think it is? It's just like
I have not yet.
pretty cool. We get the baby at the house on occasion.
I like that prop culture show on there. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Marguerite, tell the
That was
truth.
a good
Oh,
move.
what a move!
Come out.
That was a good move.
That was strong.
We're talking to you, Marguerite, for getting rid of the Chiefs.
That was a nice move.
Thank you, Marguerite.
What's the topic?
I know there's a reason I like it.
How come being a Chiefs fan will keep you back from growing on YouTube? That was a good movie.
What?
I like that you're only half listening, but you heard a little bit of it. I like that a lot.
He's just so you know, Orlando guy, he's actually going to bring 4 trolls into his house, and they're going to have to. It's going to be like the escape room. They're going to have to try to figure their way out, and it's not going to be good.
And they won't get out because, well, they are who they are.
You're right, Stacy. He won't.
That's something I've probably never said, Stacy, but I'm happy for you. What do you do? Jeff, have you watched Earth to Ned yet? I've never even heard Earth to Ned. Oh yeah, I have. It's one of the new originals. I know I have not. I don't know anything about it except for I saw it on the I don't know, welcome screen or back.
They're definitely giving the Chiefs defense a wake-up call.
Now here's the question: do they try to go deep down the side? How many timeouts they got? They've got 2, so they got one. They could go across the middle if they want. So pretty much everything's open except for his face mask. He can't see out of it.
I want to be the funny one. No, good.
Right now, somewhere Andy Reid's going, "What happened? Tell me what happened."
He'll come back out, and they'll have these little windshield.
Tell your own jokes. We can't have the same joke at the same time. What's wrong with us? You went with the 2, though.
Oh,
that is nasty. I want to see. Oh.
Tina McNeil says she has no issues on her laptop. Stacy's saying hi to Richard.
We appreciate you guys all being in here tonight, hanging out with us. First show of the year. You know, there's a lot of people. I was not surprised, and I respected. There was a lot of people that, with the different pools and stuff that I run, that were big football fans that just said this year, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm just irritated with the political BS. I'm irritated with.
I've been on the edge of that, so I understand that totally.
You know.
Whoa!
What? Right.
Somebody needs to clip that, Kelly. Whoa!
You sounded like Jeff on the rides, is what you sounded like.
Oh, yeah?
Not this Jeff. This is our dream Jeff.
Oh, I'm like, I don't think so.
When he's spinning.
Like on the when he was on the teacups.
Yep.
Teacup Jeff is who you sounded like.
So on the missed field goal, did you see the guy just leap the line like there was nothing?
No, I did not see that.
I miss being athletic. I can barely get up my stairs. These dudes are crazy freaks.
It's raining there.
Thank you, Tina.
Raining? Oh, there.
Which it's been raining here all day, but I don't know if it's raining. It's misting there, I should say.
How close are you? Are you
I'm about 20, 25 minutes from the stadium.
Nice.
That's funny because when we came on here, Jeff was listening to "It's Raining Man," the song from years ago. Which
is our dream because I do like some disco.
That's a great song. I love that song.
Mm.
Maybe I'll get Jeff to sing that on Sunday night.
Jeff,
I mean, yes or no.
Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
I have not.
There's a lot of water there.
I've heard. It's like falling off a cliff and stuff.
Running all the time and just building and building and building.
Yeah. I'm going to go pee in a minute. Leave me alone.
Whoa, nice snag. That was nice.
Oh, it was a nice catch. Is that Watkins again? He's having a career night here for a first game for him.
Pretty sure he's on my reserve. Pretty sure.
I love it. Keep throwing to 14. I'm taking it all night. Do not throw to Hill. Sorry.
Mercury Nagy just started singing "It's Raining Men."
There it is. Hallelujah. I'm not as good as some other people.
Man.
I'm no Corey or Shep, but I do enjoy singing.
I'm just gonna say
9:45. Phone lines have been open for a while tonight. Wonder who's around.
Well, we said when we started off that it was going to be a good game, and it is definitely proving to be a good game.
I mean, it looks like the game that Pete called. Take the points. Good game, but too big of a spread, right?
So far, see.
So far,
you got another whole nother half here, and like it or not, Kansas City's an explosive offense. I mean, 16 seconds, they can still put up 3 here easily.
Jim, more sunshine, please. I love you, and as a friend, I'm just going to tell you need more fun.
Face mask, Kelsey
No.
Face mask, Kelsey.
No.
Either my wife is nailing something to a wall somewhere, or she's knocking and wants to come in or out of something. I don't know what's going on in my house.
Ha 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 ha. Horse collar tackle defense.
Oh, that's
Somebody needs to clip that. Ha 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 too. That
Ha
was-
ha ha ha. Open palm to the face is not a face mask.
Who's there, you lunatic? Stop banging on the wall.
what's going on with that?
Yeah.
Jeff's got ghosts.
The heck?
Lakers win. Apparently, it's a good thing. The Lakers won.
The NBA lost me for sure. Yeah, I was just thinking, did she get so my it's not that. I don't know. That's not. I got one of those video things though. Somebody's at my front door. I can see it. So I don't know what she's doing. She's banging on the
Ring
door.
is a good thing. I love Ring.
Tina McNeil says she's locked outside and she's trying to get in. You better go check on her.
I mean, it's a football game, so she's stuck. Although I do have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no, you're out of play. They're going to have to try to kick the field goal now. Oh, we got a flag. It's going to be holding. Take them back 10 yards. Kick
Kansas
it
City.
I don't know. I haven't seen the flag yet. Here it is.
Defense. Illegal contact.
I still
On
only
the
got
defense.
So,
you got to get the field goal.
so Kansas City Chiefs fan, are you happy with Mahomes? He seemed to be throwing it to the white jerseys a little more often than he's supposed to. The play there
I'm
at the
okay
end,
with it.
that was almost a pick right there.
Yeah, but if you also look, you'll also see that the receiver went, that's my fault.
Did he? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yep.
People saying hi to Shep. Is Shep here? Hey, Shep.
Shep here?
Oh, maybe not. Somebody said something about Shep.
I know Shep will be with me on Sunday, which will be fun.
I see shirt shop.
Yeah, I saw that too. All the yeses.
Can a mod throw up Pete's channel, please? Yeah, can we get somebody to do that? That'd be great if you could put up Jeff's and Pete's channels. That'd be great.
Good. Jeff, the one thing you need to understand about Kansas City and winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, jeez.
You
Should I just read out while you talk and I'll pretend like I'm listening? Right?
don't know the power of the dark side that's over there in Kansas City right now. Yeah.
Speaking of that, you see what they did in Vegas to Lady Liberty?
Cricket, I think Kelly's working on that. They're working on something for us, or one of the mods will.
Pete, my hair's on fire.
Your hair's on fire?
I
Why?
want to see if you're listening. I don't know. Did you see what they did to Lady Liberty in Vegas?
No, I did not. Thank you, Kay.
They
What did
they put her in Raiders garb, and it
Did they really?
like that's the worst thing anything's ever in America has ever happened.
Wow. Kay and Pam, thank you very much.
Thanks, you guys.
Sunday night, Cricket Fox, Shep will be my guest, and if you haven't seen that show, you're in for a rude awakening, especially that night.
Tim, all right, I'm gonna go potty, and I may or may not change my shirt depending on my mood when I'm done with the potty stuff. So you guys have a good time for 2 to 10 minutes, depending on
2 to 10. How much coffee did you drink?
We plan on talking.
2.5 sodas and a whole coffee. So
Wait, Jeff. I have a question.
yeah, okay, good for you. Good luck with
Uh,
that. I don't even know how to get rid of myself though. How do I get rid of myself now?
Hey, Jeff.
I'll get rid of you. You're good. There, I hooked you up, Jeff. Go potty.
Go potty. Oh, God. While he's gone, for all of our friends in here, I think we got at least 30-some friends in here. My iTab just went out. 30 friends in here. DOLEWHIP Dad's doing some great stuff. I don't want to hear him say us, but he is doing his shows during the day, the mornings, with his wife, which are phenomenal. It's a morning news thing about Disney news. It's enjoyable. It's fun. It's Jeff's comedy. It's Paula controlling him, which is even better. And she's
hilarious.
beautiful young lady, funny to watch. And then, of course, he's got a new show. Was it Monday nights where he's doing DVC? 11 o'clock at night. I'm not surprised he doesn't go on at 3 in the morning. But he's talking DVC, and he's bringing a new light to that. It's a new category that's not out there a lot with the DVC shows, so that's pretty cool. And of course, he does his creator stuff on Sunday. So check out DOLEWHIP Dad, and you will enjoy what you see. And of course, my counterpart there won't talk about himself a lot, but they do some great stuff. Mama has her Etsy shop, which is phenomenal. Kelly just had his show today. I actually called him during the middle of his show. I forgot that it was on and had to run into my office or roll into my office and turn it on real quick to see Dreaming with the Mouse, which is a great show. I enjoy watching. Jeff just makes me laugh. You know, he can just sit there, just his reactions and stuff. He's great. I love watching Jeff. Again, while he's not in the chat, I'll acknowledge that I love watching Jeff. So, yeah, Kelly's got some great stuff going on his channel. So, please, we will rotate the show weekly. We have a different schedule. It's not going to be a set rotation. I can tell you for the first couple weeks, week 1 is here. Obviously, we're here now. Week 2 is on Jeff's channel, DOLEWHIP Dad. Week 3 will be on my channel. I get the Dolphins against the Jaguars. And then I have the bonus opportunity, which Kelly and I will be together, and hopefully DOLEWHIP Dad will join us. Monday Night Football, the Ravens host the Chiefs. I'm hosting Kelly. It's going to be ugly for one of us. I'm hoping it's not me.
It's going to be a great game, though.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, it'll be enjoyable to watch. So it is good to thank the Live Place, the liveplace.com. Kelly, you know a lot about the Live Place. Why don't you go ahead and thank them since we're on your channel tonight?
So Dean with the Live Place has over 100 family-friendly channels, and it varies. There's a lot of different things that he has there. So you can find various interests there. You can check out different channels, different people, and find somebody you might like to join. But do us a favor, always give Dean a nice thumbs up, give him a like. He does some great streams every now and then. You got to pop in there and check those out, too. He's very creative, and we appreciate Dean like crazy. So make sure you check it out, Dean, at theliveplace.com and the Live Place on YouTube.
Awesome. Cricket Fox, great to hear. You'll be joining us guys blogging live. Cool. We do
outstanding.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, I don't know what time it is in Australia right now. I can't keep up. I used to, when I was, when I was working, I knew all the times because I had to, know what was going on in Europe and South Korea and Guam and everything with all the military stuff. And since I've been off, not so much.
Hey, we got to talk about this here. The Orlando guy is a former Jayhawk, Rock Chalk. That's awesome. So that's pretty cool to hear. That's why he was happy to hear about the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl last year and taking the Super Bowl. So that's awesome.
That's awesome. Nice.
So, Pete, cool. What about you, sir? You have been doing some phenomenal stuff these last 6 months. You've got some incredible shows going on, like In the Hot Seat. That is an amazing show. We've had some amazing guests. Feel very fortunate and blessed that Mom and I have got to be on the stream with you as well.
Are you aware
we had a lot of fun.
You're up to? Have we talked about that recently?
No.
So I was looking at that a little bit ago because I was talking with Miss Meg, Magical Meg, the Magical Wonderful Meg, about her show and where she was. So Meyers and the Mouse was, I guess, on our show several weeks back, and it is in our playlist of Disney Innovators on my channel. Up over 1,200 views already.
Oh, wow.
Which is fantastic. 149 likes. Just a couple dislikes from the trolls that were in there that night that we had to whack a little bit and say, nope, you can't say that stuff on our channel. But, yeah, we've been, lucky. We've had some great interviews on Sunday. It's a little bit chaotic. Thus the chaos of my channel, why it's called the Chaos Clubhouse, because it is pure chaos. But we've been having that and, interviewing some new and up-and-coming talent on Wednesdays, which has been a lot of fun leading into the D&T guys going at 9. I go at 7 and interview somebody new this week coming up. I think we're interviewing It's Always Sunny, Brandon and Heidi, which is they're a great couple. I found them on Disney Dan's channel originally. And big Disney people, we'll be talking to them. Big pin people. So
it's awesome. It's an awesome show. We were real happy to be there. We had a great time. And, we told you we'd be happy to do it again sometime because that would be a fun time because you have some great questions and it is a lot.
I'm really excited about asking, I got some good guests coming up, like Magical News Live. Kenzie Days is going to be on. I plan to ask her the Whoopi question will be asked that night. I can't wait. Hopefully her dad won't be watching.
But guess who just dropped into the chat at the same time you said that?
That wasn't a good. That was awful timing. Awful timing on that. Awful timing to be discussing.
Tracy Glenn, welcome into the stream, my friend.
So, but no, yeah, it's great. And then the other thing I'm really excited that I'm working on is there's a lot of people in the community that don't really know what happened officially with me. They just know that I got sick and I'm still working through some things. But I'm doing a documentary with a lot of, it's going to be tough to watch. There's a lot of graphic information in there about what exactly happened, about information about my doctor. I actually have, I have one of the best doctors recognized in the world as my personal doctor now. And I'm also being treated by Johns Hopkins, which is one of the best in the world facilities. But there's a lot more to it. And I'll be probably within the next 2 weeks, I'll be announcing a Saturday or Sunday that I'm going to debut that. And the cool thing about it is I will be showing everybody. Kelly has actually seen this because I called him. I think you were the first call I made after it happened. Ray Lewis, Hall of Fame linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens, actually did me a personal live video chat when I was in the hospital because I knew Ray from working with him from my job with the military when Ray was down supporting people that were Gold Star, 5-star families. So it was pretty cool. So it'll be an incredible documentary. And if you want to find out about it, if you want to know what happened, and there's only like 3 people in this community. Kelly's one of them that actually know the full story. It's a pretty unique story. And hopefully I can do for people out there what Kelly and his son have done for me, which was be inspiration for how to live your life now in the new community that I am, which is the disability community. And I'm going to try to be there. And you just set the record straight. I told Kelly about this. The whole story happened. Why this is happening is because I had a person in my own community here where I live stop by and saw me the other day and said, "Man, yeah, I'm sorry to hear you had a drug overdose." And I about jumped out of my wheelchair.
I'm sorry to hear that too.
I was like, "What?"
I feel like I'm your friend. I feel like I should know this stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. So it inspired me to tell the story, and I'm entitling it, which you guys will love.
Man, I would have told the drug overdose story. But.
No, I'm telling the true story. My magical journey to get back to Walt Disney World is what it's called. So it'll be pretty good.
You know what? When's it come out? I'll try to do my recovery from my drug overdose story.
Okay, you can do that. I'll do the other one.
I don't have one, but I'm pretty creative.
I'll do my story about how I helped Jeff with his problem.
Appreciate it.
You guys can call in live the night I broadcast my show, and we'll just go to that.
I was in the gutter behind Chiefs Stadium, Arrowhead, having a rough day.
I picked him up, gave him a few bucks.
I appreciate it.
Random act of kindness, and you see now. Look at him today.
That's beautiful. Yeah, Tina, the prayer chains were unbelievable, and these two guys deserve a heck of a lot of tip of the hat because they were incredibly aggressive in looking out for me and talking about me and prayer chains and so much more than you guys will ever know that was done behind the scenes. And I'll be forever grateful, which is why I try to do so much for this community now. We actually did Kelly and I just spoke very nicely about you for 5 minutes, Jeff. I'm sorry you missed that.
So sorry you missed it.
I like me enough. If I listen to people liking me, my head explodes. So.
Oh, there you go. Jaden Brand. I love that logo. That's pretty cool. After the thing Corey had.
It's 100 degrees in here. I'll be right back.
Okay, come back up. Come back with a shirt on, please.
Yeah, you can't get Google to fix that? Hey, Google, turn on my air condition. New shirt alert, Captain says. New shirt alert. Tim Pruitt says he can't wait. It's going to be good, Tim. It's going to be.
Stacey Rogers says Jeff does have a drug problem. He's a Cowgirls fan.
Orlando guy, that will not be the name of it. I got sick and had surgery. I got sick and had, Kelly knows, 11 surgeries. 11 total. 11 total is the number that we can come up with. So, yeah. I don't want to have any more surgeries. I'm kind of.
His surgeons had surgeries.
Yeah. I felt like every time I woke up, they were saying, "All right, well, we're taking you back down." I'm like, wow. I went over from the one facility for one small little thing, which was I knew was gout on my knee. The next thing I know, they had totally cut my knee fully open and did a full scope of my knee. Then they kept me there for 3 other surgeries on the infection and stuff that was going on. And I spent all of Thanksgiving and Christmas in shock trauma. That was my Christmas. So I am really looking forward this year to doing football, to eating some great food for my parents and hopefully my mother and father-in-law when my wife goes over there. And, put it this way. And Kelly, and I, Jeff, the 3 of us have talked a little bit, but the doctor, I have a journal that helped me be the basis of the video. And in the journal was written by a young lady who stayed at my house with my family from my company the first 2 weeks that I was in the hospital. And for the first 8 days I was in the hospital, they told my wife every night, we don't think he's going to be here tomorrow morning.
Wow.
We don't think he's going to be here. And it's in the journal. And it's a lot more to it, but it'll be interesting to talk about that night. So Pam's fan, that's about this community. We could be watching the grass grow and it would still be awesome. Yes, we are lucky to have a great community. I heard somebody talking today about, and I can't remember where it was, about how positive a community was and things. Kelly, I don't know if it was on your channel with you guys were talking. I watched so much YouTube today. I only caught the last 5 or 6 minutes of your show, unfortunately. But there was somewhere that I was talking where somebody was talking about how the YouTube community that they've been a part of was so ignorant and rough and everything like that. And I said, okay, interesting.
It's like your Facebook feed. It's a reflection of what you want and who you are and who you hang with.
Cricket Fox just tagged me on Insta. I just looked at it here. They got the show over her shoulder. Yeah, over the shoulder. Looking at, yeah, that's awesome. Isn't that? That's fantastic.
Love it. Is that Cricket? Love it, Cricket.
That's Cricket. Thank you, Cricket.
I love Cricket's name, and I remember Cricket from years ago when I first started watching Resort TV 1, and I saw that name in there, and I always thought that's such a cool name in there. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
Stacey Rogers, have you played the lottery lately? I did, and I lost. Jeff won the lottery. He got that shirt. I did not. That's actually I like that shirt. Is that Haunted Mansion? What is that?
It's not the Jeff face shirt. I apologize in advance to everyone.
That's not a bad looking shirt though.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite shirts actually. It's Shag, one of my favorite Disney artists, Shag's version of the Haunted Mansion.
Nice, I love it. That's pretty cool.
Really one of my favorite shirts. I love it. It was sitting next. I wasn't sure if I was going to change my shirt. I went potty, and it was sitting next to where I was going to throw the shirt I was taking off anyway. So I put it on.
Right.
All right.
You see Tracy's comment?
Tracy,
Yeah.
The good Lord has a purpose for you, Pete, but that purpose is not to ask my daughter whoopee questions.
You went back and watched.
As a dad of 4, I'm with you,
I'm going
Tracy.
to take a bio break real quick.
Here's the great thing. So Kenzie's a beautiful person. I interviewed her.
Love Kenzie.
We had an awesome interview with her. She's had a great following. It's almost up to 300 views on my show. She's got a great channel, Kenzie Days. You can check her out in my community playlist. She's awesome. But the funny thing was, because I've been in Tracy's shoes, because I have two beautiful daughters, and I show a couple pictures of them in the documentary I'm doing. But the other day I was flipping through Instagram, and there was a picture there of Kenzie with all this makeup on. I was like, I had to take a double look. I was like, it's like, oh God, Tracy, you're in trouble. She's going to college and she's looking beautiful. You're in trouble. And I know that feeling because, my daughter's the same way.
I prayed to God for ugly daughters, and he answered with a no. But that's what I wanted.
I was praying you were going that way, Jeff. God.
You never know.
All right, what do we got here? 13:54. Mahomes is back to throw. Another completion. Again to Watkins. God, if you didn't start Watkins as your fantasy wide receiver, you are missing out. He is on fire.
I haven't looked yet. I've got all my screens, and I don't want to take it down, but I'm pretty sure he's on my reserve.
Oh, that stinks.
I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah, Pam's fan. Thank you for throwing Kenzie's channel up there. Do appreciate that.
Yeah, I became a fan of Tracy early on. Good guy, just a good guy.
Yeah.
But then he changed his name to, Kenzie's dad or whatever, and I'm like,
Well, you know why he did that, right?
that's my kind of no, but because he's a cool dad that loves his kid.
Well, he is an amazing dad. I'll tip my hat to him there. And also, he's a firefighter, which is pretty awesome too.
Absolutely, that's actually my first.
He's a hero. But
absolutely.
So many people were thinking that he was a woman.
I didn't know that really. Tracy, actually, now that you say that, I think once he was in my chat saying, not every Tracy's a girl, and I'm like, yeah, no. I remember that though. That's funny.
Yep. Stacey Rogers says, I saw that picture. He was right. You're in trouble. Yeah, she was. I wasn't expecting it. Caught me off guard. I was like, wow. So.
Yeah, as a dad of daughters, makeup is not my favorite thing.
Nah.
Triple D.
Offsides. It's got to be either offsides or false start. Probably false start. Detroit Disney duo in the house with us, Sean. Good to see you. So, yeah, but I said earlier, and I forgot, I jumped off the topic, but we're going to have a big announcement. I was talking to Jeff, and they've seen it. A special gift for my members on the channel, and Jeff's working on something creative for his.
I'm going to show it. I'm either going to show it tomorrow in my Good Morning Disney show or for the members only Zoom show. For my members, we do a Zoom show on Friday nights. I'll probably save it for that so I can show them first, and then I'll probably show it Saturday on Good Morning Disney. But we'll see.
Nice. Pete was asking about what time it is. It's 11:40 Friday morning. Cricket, can you tell me who won this game?
Yeah, right.
No, I don't want him catching the ball.
Super Disney fam, you have a great night. Thanks for hanging with us a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you being here. God,
Thank
not
you so much.
let him catch the ball.
Oh, he's going to catch the ball a lot. You just better get used to it. They can't cage him very long.
Just cage him till week 2.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, they're starting to run a lot of crossing patterns now. If you,
Freeing everybody up.
yep. Who was guarding him?
He came out of the backfield.
Came off the
Nobody got
sideline.
him. He came off the sideline.
Pete, can you imagine poor Kenzie growing up? I bet every teacher wanted to talk to her mom, Tracy, and dad, Billy. Then she had to have to explain. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
That is funny. Kelly, you appreciate it. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, guys, it's really great to be able to sit and watch a football game with you guys. I know a lot of our viewers.
Unbelievable.
A lot of our viewers are Ninja watchers, and they will not be in chat. So we appreciate you all here who may not be in chat as well. We get a lot of comments from last year's streams and telling us this year that they really appreciated us doing these streams, that they could actually sit and watch the football game with somebody because they don't have anybody in their home that likes watching football with them, or they just wanted to have that camaraderie of sitting and enjoying a game with someone. So thank you guys for being here. We do appreciate it.
That's so well said. That's what I love about it. You know, I love my house of all women, but not during football. Like, they actually think there's only one like little row of place to be that you could be in the way, but they all stand like in a line right there during football. So being up here, talking to you guys, watching the game without anyone talking about makeup or whatever, it's a blessing to me.
Stacy, I probably will. I mean, I almost could have ran one-legged through that hole. Good Lord. Wow. I was actually sitting on this chair earlier, and I said, I don't mind saying it because I don't mind, making a little fun of myself too. As if you can't make fun of yourself, you shouldn't be making fun of anybody else at the same time. And comedy's not funny if it hurts somebody's feelings, that's for sure. I was sitting on this chair earlier, and I said to Preston, do me a favor. My shorts are stuck a little bit. Yank it out. He pulled and spun me a little bit, and literally I lost equilibrium and rolled off the chair. And I'm laying on I fell right into the big recliner. And instead of helping me, the whole damn house, a bunch of women and Preston are all laughing.
So
get riled up. Get me up.
Because I care, put a video to that. That's freaking awesome.
Oh, it could have been something, Jeff, because it was.
That's 10,000 views.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, I don't know if I agree with you about the whole if it hurts somebody's feeling. I think people get their feelings hurt if, it's raining outside nowadays. So, but.
Well, there's a difference between the two. You can do comedy and you can be harsh and hurt somebody's feelings on a topic that probably you shouldn't have touched upon or a topic that you handled wrong. I truly believe that comedy is funny when the person that you're joking with can kind of chuckle a little bit about it too. And that's the way I try to do my stuff. I don't try to be hurtful with anything. There's a lot of times where if I have an idea for something, I'll call somebody first and say, hey,
sure,
how you feel about this? You okay with this? Because it's important to me. I like to have a good time. I like to make the chats that I'm involved with interesting.
You're a nicer guy than I am, and that doesn't surprise anyone who knows us, Buff. But it is. I
hope you weren't wanting an argument there.
I'm not going to get it. I would argue if there was an argument.
Thank you,
being nice, but there's stupid that I'm okay with. I have no desire to have everyone like me. That is not my goal.
Stacy's laughing hysterically. I was literally laying with my backside on this chair and the front top of my torso buried in a recliner, screaming and yelling at a bunch of people laughing to get me the hell up.
I mean, it's a good game, but if the game gets out of hand, can we call Preston for, another try?
Yeah, sure.
Here's the deal. One, Pete, you're absolutely right. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. If you can't, that's really a problem. When I laugh at myself all the time.
I'm funny
Not
how
because I'm
I
funny,
amuse you.
because I do stupid stuff all the time. It just happens, and if you got to kind of laugh at it. You just do. And Jeff is one of those people that have just come to the realization that you're not going to please all the people all the time.
First of all, the idea
Don't try.
of that being a goal is asinine. But I get it. It is what it is. I'm not going to go out of my way to hurt somebody's feelings. But I'm not going to try to be perfect and walk on eggshells because people are wimpy and full of fear. So there you go.
That should be a good channel. Wimpy and full of fear.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
And big play.
It's a
Big play.
interesting year. It's an interesting world, and we got to live in it. So make the best of it.
Yep.
I didn't used to like those not of this world stickers. They used to bug me because, well, I won't get into it now. But now I like to have one for my car and slap it everywhere because those people are nuts.
I don't know Zip's Eileen story. I'll have to find that out from Patrick. I'll talk to him tomorrow and have to get that from him. He was supposed to come on tonight, but he got a little fired up with a couple things and sent me a text. So I don't think he's joining us tonight.
Fired up? I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, he's good. It's just, fired up about things going on. So it's Zip. I love Zip to death.
I love Zip too.
He's my brother. He's a good guy.
Oh, fantastic.
Stacy Rogers says, I say stupid stuff all the time. There's times I ask Ray what I did. What did I say? I asked him once if he wanted a spork or a foon.
Stacy, you can fix that. Just stop saying nice things about the Eagles, and it's all taken care of.
There you go. I'm surprised that that LBV Chris hasn't shown up with all the. He usually, when all the Eagles comments start, it's like it hits a buzzer in his head, and he just shows up.
Yeah,
It's like flies at Six Flags.
This is a big series for them. They cannot afford to give the ball back to Kansas City.
Amen, Richard.
not right now.
Bolton up on the thing.
Ooh, he caught it. It was well placed. Oh, is he hurt? Please don't be hurt.
Oh, it's Ward. You don't want that. That was a nice catch. He threw it on the slant. I mean, it was perfectly thrown.
It was well done.
Fuller's going to be the guy there this year, I think, with Hopkins leaving. That's where they're going to go. So Randall Cobb, he was great in Green Bay. He's just fallen off the face of the earth since
a bunch of years ago. He's had a pretty good career, but he ain't Hopkins.
No, well, nobody on that thing is.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Third one.
Ooh. Ooh.
The pitch, deep pitch. Got to go through him. He got it.
He did.
First down. First down. That's another
This is
thing.
a big series. They need to come up with things.
You need to Google that and find that. I'm going to go find that for next week.
What's that?
There's a audio clip of a guy going first down that they play at the stadium.
First down.
I need to get that. I have to get that to add it to my audio clips. So like
That's
when the phone rings and Goofy calls you.
What do you use for your audio clips? Do you have Epidemic or what do you?
I just go on and find things.
That's right. You told me that.
Yeah, just go on and find stuff. I found the Goofy clip of him saying hello to Pete, which I thought was absolutely Preston. Did he just say hello to you? I was like, yes, he did. He's called a couple times on the show. We've recorded his voice. He'll probably call back again.
So I've got nothing on radar here, but it's still misting across town. So Stacy's giving Tracy a really hard time.
About
Well, Tracy was trying to give Stacy a hard time, but Stacy said, I say stupid things. Or wait a minute, where was it? No, Tracy, I say I love the Eagles, but you, my friend, say you like the Eagles. And I took a screenshot of it. Nice.
it's always enjoyable when you can hear stupid stuff. Yeah, it makes you laugh. It does make you laugh. Don't you think?
Mm.
Yeah. Stupid stuff.
You like
Speaking of, you're making a phone call.
Yes.
Go ahead and say something stupid. We're ready. Go ahead.
No, I can really say stupid stuff. I've already said on the phone that Ray put the drugs in the dryer instead of the rugs in the dryer.
Good Lord. I've been on here for 2 hours, which I'm not used to going this long. I got to rebuild my stamina, and that's not good for me. I can't deal with that. Detroit Dizzy Duo says, did the Redskins find a new name yet? They did not. They are still the football team, and they are the football team that will probably beat the Eagles this coming Sunday.
I heard they're going to call the Browns and ask them for advice on a team name.
The Eagles are actually 6.5-point favorites on the road at the Washington football team location. So we'll see how your Eagles do. How do you think they're going to
First of all, the Eagles better beat the Washington football team this Sunday, or I'm out of the survivor pool because I never got the chance to take them last year, so I figured I'd take them week 1.
Oh my Lord! You may be knocked out. You know, the first team to lose to the Redskins this year has to give them their moniker. So they would be the Washington Eagles if they beat you guys. And you will become the Philadelphia football team.
That's a great idea. Like the soccer team that would go down. Pete, I freaking love that.
Last year.
Now what, Stacey?
I don't think I told you the story of how I fell in the survivor pool last year.
No, I was in a coma. I don't know.
Pete was trying to survive, so he missed out.
So you were in a coma, and I came to a week where I couldn't decide which team to pick, and I'm like, okay, in Pete's honor, I'm taking the Ravens.
And they lost.
And they lost.
Well, what do you expect? I was in a survivor pool, totally different game. So, it's Stacey Rogers. She is recognized in the Disney community by us as one of the most supportive people out there. She was honored with a Muppet Badge of Honor, which I got news for you. Pins are en route to my house, which means very shortly they will be a Muppet Badge pin collector's edition coming to your house. So
Awesome.
that'd be good. So great talking to you. Go Cowboys.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Stacey. My buddy Danny's rebuilds in the house. He's the most wrong football fan from this side of Stacey. And I'm glad he's in chat. What's going on, buddy?
Nice. Welcome, Danny. Nice to meet you. Obviously, must be a Packer man because I see the Rodgers up there for MVP.
I think he's broken inside too, but that's all right. We still like him.
That's a good thing. I love the fact that we have so many fans. I'm disappointed that we couldn't find more fans to come on to some of the teams like the Bills and the Browns and the Bengals, because I know there's people out there that love them. Look, I'm a diehard Orioles fan. Me and Walt both from Mouse Talk are diehard Orioles fans, and for the last couple of years, I've never stopped wearing my orange and black. There's the pin. That is the pin right there. The collector in itself.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
It is a great pin. It is awesome.
I like it.
And we got to thank Josh from Triple P.
Yeah. Triple P did that. He did my logo
Great
for me.
job.
Oh, he's amazing. Triple P's amazing. And we value him. He's a Steelers fan. It's the only thing I can find fault in him on. But he's got it tattooed on his leg, so he can't change his team. He's locked into that.
He's locked in. That's a permanent decision.
I'm looking forward to the next installment of that. December 13th, I'll be sitting down with you gentlemen and Steve from Steve's World, and we are going to be announcing the next leg of the Pixar Recognition of Honor, which I'm excited about. I can't wait. It will not go to Mahomes. He's already gotten everything else. So we're not giving it to him that night. I will tell you that.
Oh, man. That's it. I'm out.
You're out. So it'll be good. Who wants to snack on Bertie Bott's every flavored jelly beans? Is that a thing?
Oh, you should try it, Pete.
How long were you out last year? What it's been like?
Yep.
Potter? You heard of Harry Potter?
All total, I believe it was 41 days. I think is the number.
I was kidding. I was a Harry Potter. Have you seen Harry Potter? Watched, read?
God, Watkins is just blowing it up tonight. Why didn't I draft that kid?
What are my points at, Pete?
I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
I could tell. That's a Harry Potter thing.
Okay, I've never gotten into it.
You should order some, and you should live stream trying each one of them.
Don't read the box, though. Don't read the box. It'll ruin it for you, I swear.
I usually get from one of my clients. I always get a gift every year at Christmas time of the Jelly Belly mix thing.
It's the same. You should try it. I swear. I'll buy it for you. I'll send it to you.
We take them all and mix them all into a thing, and then kind of do a random lottery thing of who's going to pick out the one that tastes like yesterday's fart or something. You know, that it's just awful. So
that's pretty much what these are: rotten eggs, earwax, booger, grass.
Too many people not wearing a mask, Kelly. That's a problem. I am filing a citizen's complaint.
They're all cardboard cutouts.
Right there. Oh, yeah, they're not wearing a mask. The Rock is there. William Shatner, Marilyn Monroe.
Chiefs are moving down the field again.
You cannot. They go down the field. This game goes out of hand.
What's impressive about the Chiefs tonight, in my never so humble opinion, is they're moving the ball on the ground.
Yes, that's the scary part.
Watkins is having a good day, obviously, but other than that, it's
Kelly, did I not call you the night of the draft and said, shut the front door? That's bad for everybody. When you drafted, you were laughing and smiling just like that. I was so mad when I saw Hilaire go to you guys. I was like, that is the worst thing that could happen for the AFC. Because that kid is a stud running back.
He's looked good tonight. He's looked real good tonight. The O-line has looked good on the run. Obviously, well, just like right there, they're getting to the passer, but they are opening up holes for the run. So I would be going out and getting him on my roster if I could right now, but obviously you can't.
There's Hill catching more passes.
Oh my God!
I believe he is on my roster.
I believe you.
Cricket Fox says, "How in the heck did he catch that?" It's Hill.
I don't know. I don't know either. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, it's one of those deals. Well, he got under it. He did. He got under it. I remember the days when I played and I was a receiver. We had Stickum. You remember Stickum?
Sure.
It's illegal.
It was illegal, and we had all. Yep, exactly. I love that stuff.
Oh, illegal. They handed us cans of it. The coaches were like, "Here."
Yeah, we had a stash.
Love that stuff.
Elf is
not as good when you're throwing the ball. I'll be honest.
Well, that was the problem. After you caught the ball, you had to.
Well, I mean, as the dude who was throwing the ball, when you threw it to the dude with the stickum, and then the ball you liked had the crap on it, it was not my favorite.
Yeah. Pam, I see what you put in there. We have not announced the what the characteristics of each character is going to be. If you go back to the show we did recently, we did announce the Pixar thing. We announced all the characters. We will be announcing the actual characteristic at all when we announce it that night. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Kelly, I mostly played offense, and when I was on offense, because I was the dude who threw the ball, I didn't like to use it. But I played defense a little bit, and when I was in defense, oh man, I would use it, and it's so dumb. Like, what was it going to stick to my hand? Like, I don't know. Did it ever help you? Is where I'm going with that. Did you ever? Because was it just like confidence? Because I think it made it harder.
It was either the ball was in the right place or it wasn't in the right place, or I wasn't in the right place.
Totally.
So it was one of those things.
Yeah, well, that was my problem. I think we did it mostly just to get away with something because, rules kind of suck. But,
yeah.
Although nowadays people love rules, so what do I know?
The ball was never near me. That was my problem. But probably because I was in the stands cheering.
I was going to ask you what position you play because you're doing something wrong if the ball's never near you. No matter
my
what.
high school coach is that a young lady kicking? My high school coach was absolutely furious with me because, I was throwing in right around 90 miles an hour baseball wise pitching in high school, and
I pitched and I never threw 90, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, he wanted me to throw and play quarterback, and I had no desire to go out and get hit. I enjoyed Yep, I had no desire. I played basketball a lot, and baseball was my thing. I absolutely just Love
Baseball was
baseball.
my thing too, but I couldn't play football.
Next year, I can't wait because my son's going to play on the same field that I did.
That's cool.
That is
Preston and I were looking at a picture in one of my books here of me pitching back in high school. And he was like, Dad, he goes, you had hair? Because I did. I had long hair. And, but long story short, I had the greatest thing. I played high school ball with Jeff Nelson, who absolutely killed it in the major leagues. He was a reliever for
unbelievable slider. Sure.
Nasty. He never had that in high school. He just threw hard in high school.
I threw a sidearm slider too, like Jeff Nelson. I mean, sure, his was better.
We're still very good friends with his family. I see.
Oh, very cool.
His brother teaches at the high school, and his sister-in-law teaches at the high school. And we're very good friends with them.
He was filthy.
I'm sorry.
He was filthy. He had a couple good seasons.
Oh, he was nasty. He's got several World Series rings, and he did it just the opposite of me. So I had accolades coming out before graduating high school, and had Pittsburgh was talking to me, told me they were going to draft me the whole 9 yards. Jeff came out and was okay in high school, and then when he went to the major leagues, he got the right people to show him some stuff, and he just became unbelievable. I'm so proud of him.
That's cool.
It turned out to be much more the pitcher than I ever was, but the only thing that irritated my father, Jeff, and I don't know if I told you this before or not, but I went down to Carolina, and I had basically, it was kind of like an 80% offer to go to Carolina. And I actually went there for a visit. I met Dean Smith.
Oh, wow.
Which was awesome.
That's amazing.
And, because that's one of the things they did when they were bringing people in, was you got to, which is smart.
If you go to North Carolina and you want somebody to come, you're going to introduce them to Dean Smith.
So Joe Consoli was the scout from Pittsburgh that was like, God rest his soul, he's passed now. But he reached out to us and called the house and said, look, we've got 4 picks in the first 7 rounds that are up there, and we're definitely gonna take you. It ain't gonna be 1 or 2, but maybe somewhere, if through the background 7, 8, 9, we're gonna.
Who's telling you this? I'm confused.
The scout from Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, and he told me this, right? So I picked up the phone and called the guy down at North Carolina. I was like, sorry, I'm gonna pass.
Because you were expecting to get drafted.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks later, I was sliding into second on a ball in the gap. It was when the bags were still those nail-down bags. I slid into second, did a slide stand, and I tore muscles in my back and never threw 90 again. And my dad, I think he went to his grave being disappointed with that. Where I took and said, okay, well, I'm going to take that and try to just make Preston better. And luckily I had Preston because it's awesome. And you guys have seen some of the stuff that he's done. I put a video in the Chaos Clubhouse Facebook page the other day of, Preston's at 12 was switch hitting, and seeing him get a big base hit, not going to run as a left-hander, running up the field, raising his hand in the air, going to first base. It's
That's awesome.
Priceless, man. Priceless.
Love it.
So,
real quick here. Pam's fam says that she calls Garrett Bing Bong because he's always behind the camera, which makes him the imaginary friend. We also have, I was going to say, Matt. I was seeing it there. Thank you for the super chat though for the $2. He would like an NFL fantasy invite if he could, Pete.
Matt, unfortunately, the league is already gone, but we'll keep it in mind for next year. We've already started and paid for the league, and we can't add any more teams in. We advertised it on our show for several weeks. So I'm sorry that you.
Maybe we could do something weekly. You know what? We were talking about this a little bit offline. Maybe we could do some kind of weekly thing for people just to have fun with. I wouldn't
really
have time right
opposed to
now
that.
where I could set it up. But
Yeah, I'm kind of tied down right now with 2 shows and this and
unapologetic. Long time no see. You know what? We'll talk about it offline. Maybe I can. I don't want to commit to anything and not get it done, but we'll talk offline. Maybe it'll be something surprising for you guys. Just stay on Pete's channel, watch for it. We'll see if something happens.
Well, this is Kelly's channel.
Yeah, I was assuming we'd put it on your channel as well.
Oh, okay, we'll put it on mine. Okay, that's
Put it on
fine.
Kelly's channel. I don't care. Check those out.
Unapologetically Gomes.
You know what, people? Go where you want to go. How about that?
What's going on? Welcome in.
That's a unique name. I like it.
Yeah, they're good peeps. I haven't seen them in a while. Welcome back.
We had speaking of the fantasy league, Matt, and everything, we put it out there. We actually had more fantasy owners reach out to us and want to get in. We had to stop it at 18 teams.
18.
18 teams.
18.
We could have had 24. I could have had 24.
Yeah.
You know, we may go a little. You know, look, you could logistically you could have 32 teams because you got 32 teams in the NFL. You could have a massive league, and we'll talk about that as next year. We'll see how far it goes. You know,
I like big leagues, but it's hard for newbies. Dale and this Cowboys Chargers fan actually agree on something. Let's go Texans. Amen. Bears and Cowboys getting along. What the heck?
just get within 9. Dale, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Dale was
He a degenerate gambler like us. I like him. I like him even more.
Dale's awesome.
Yeah, Dale was great last night, wasn't he?
I'm following a lawsuit because I got ripped off the interview process. I'm reaching out. I'm getting an attorney. I was told today by one of the this and that guys to go get Saul and sue.
Have you met Saul? That's not the way to go.
Hey. He's a friend of mine now.
Well, we all make choices.
Get Saul. Saul will be helping sue them and defend them at the same time.
I believe there was a time that the DOLEWHIP group was reaching out to Saul for a little bit.
Yeah, we needed him to, cease and desist.
No, that's not why.
I don't know. We're just going to have to remember that differently. Have you heard, speaking of that whole diva affair with the boys, Jelly Rolls is not currently set to reopen. They don't have a date for it, which I haven't been inside yet, so I vote against that whole thing.
Well,
Jelly Rolls
it'll open soon because I don't think I could do another night with those guys at the dance hall.
Wow. 2020 win projections. Chiefs at 11.2, Ravens 10.4, Saints 9.8, Niners 9.7, and Titans 9.3. Notice there are no – wait a minute. Go to the bottom of the pack. Jaguars 6.2, Panthers 6.4, Giants 6.6, Chargers 6-7 wins.
Right. I would take the over on that. How come I didn't hear the Cowboys? Oh, because it's 16. That's right.
The Orlando guy says, I'm looking forward to the Meyers Mouse Christmas tree trimming party this year. There will be one for sure.
Oh.
And hopefully I'll survive it this year. We'll see.
That's what we need. That's what we need, Dale, right there. Plays like that. Orlando Mike's in the house. Welcome in, Orlando Mike.
Hey, Orlando Mike. What's going on?
Dale says I was going to call Sal with this and that. Losers beat me to it.
Dale,
6.7. What the heck?
Sal did mention to me that he would take the highest bidder. And Steve's cheap. I'm just going to tell you.
It's rough when you're waiting for the highest bidder and no one bids, right? I mean, that's just going to be
the line of the night was Saul. I don't care what his name is. That was the line of the night. Oh, he's hit.
Yeah.
Look in the air. Damn it.
$1 it is.
Mike, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in to say hello. We appreciate it.
Wow, that stinks. I mean, it helps my fantasy team in beating Zip and Dave, but other than that, it doesn't help me on my pick'em thing. I lost a point tonight, that's for sure. Because they're going to score again. They're going to go up 31-7 here and put this thing out of reach.
I was going to say this went from a good game to not so much pretty quick with that play, didn't it?
Dale, just so you know, they're paying him $5, so you're way behind the curve. So,
Do Philly crew in the house. Great to see Ron.
Guy, how are you?
What's up, guys?
I assume it's Ron. I mean, it could be. I'm just assuming.
When it says crew, I just say guys, peeps, all y'all. Something like that.
Y'all, thank y'all for being here. Jeff spent too much time from California to Texas. Texas is finally working.
I make fun of it, but I say all y'all, and I'm making fun of it, and people don't even know I'm making fun of it. They just think it's what I'm saying.
It is Ron. Good to see you here, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
All right.
Dale, we made a special announcement earlier about things going on, and we announced that there's a big trade coming up in the fantasy thing for DNS that I guess you're coming to see me.
I need blank paper, but I don't want to take it out.
The announcement was the Bears. They actually stink.
Right here. Yeah, there's a big trade going up. Corey's Meat World is going to be traded to the Shep family. We got Drew Rosenthal involved, and he's being traded. So,
Drew Rosenhaus.
That's happening.
Somebody named Drew.
Well, I got Rosenthal. He's Sal's cousin. He's not. There's Rosenhaus and there's Rosenthal.
So wait. Sal's cousin's named Cal.
I don't know. It gets all confusing to me.
Yeah, to all of us, buddy.
Cow now, brown cow. I'm lost. I'm completely lost.
Look at Dak making money with the sleep number beds. You gotta love that.
Well, it could be. Well, I'm watching Patrick Mahomes.
I'm watching Justin Tucker sell Royal Farms chicken.
Just
It's amazing. You're getting your logo.
when you're calling up the NFL guy and you go, hey, let's call the kicker. Maybe it's time for an upgrade.
Hey, I was drafted second last night, number 2 pick as the kicker overall. So,
well, they were drunk. So,
although I kept texting Zip throughout the night. # not a kicker. # not a kicker.
Yeah, kickers aren't even actual humans. I'm sorry. Kickers. Hey, I'm just telling it. If it pisses you off, it's you, not me.
Jesus, where's my button for Jack?
I even had to punt.
Whoa, through the gap. Nicely done.
You want proof?
Carrying him over the line.
I was the punter on our team because no one else could punt. What's that about? Kicked one over the street one time.
Is there like footage of you kicking?
Not that you'll ever find. I seriously did. They snapped one over my head and I kicked it anyway, which was stupid, but I was dumb. And I kicked it over the probably one of my better punts ever, but it went over the sideline, over the stands, and over the street, which was not the direction you're supposed to kick it, by the way.
It doesn't sound like it.
It was like a 3-yard punt or something. I don't even remember. It was not good. Coach was unhappy.
Oh. Watkins almost had it.
Orlando guy, you were drafted in the 13th round. Nice. I missed it. I feel like that would have been a fun show. I missed it. I saw 6 minutes in the very, very beginning or something.
It was a unique concept, and I'm glad they did. I thought it was kind of fun, and I like what they're gonna do. They're gonna keep picking up players to build their roster, more. Each couple of weeks, they're gonna keep adding people because they all said they each had another list. Each of them had a list of number 10 or 12 people.
I would be intrigued to hear what position. Like you mentioned, you were the kicker. I'd be intrigued to hear who they put where. That'd be fun. Ooh, I'll have to go back and watch it.
He didn't get it.
No, he did not.
Good. Kick a field goal. Get Mahomes off the field.
The Iron Man mask has come up.
Oh, yep. The Iron Man mask. That's great.
That's what it looks like.
Reed. It does look like that. Iron Reed.
All right. 4th and inches. They're going for it. What are they on? Like the 10-yard line?
11, maybe at the most. Timeout.
They're on drugs. They should kick.
Go get the kicker. I got the kicker. Go get him. In one of my leagues.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a preseason game for them. So let them work out their stuff.
Is it?
Well, yeah, it's the Texans.
And I cheer for a team who hasn't won a Super Bowl since the Clinton administration.
What?
Andrew Biddy was quoting you.
Andrew, you're gonna have to try harder, buddy. You have to try harder.
The Clinton administration.
Ask
Look at this. That 9.5 points is looking real good. Well, yeah, it is right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just kick the field
You're right,
goal.
Corey. You're right.
It's just so hard to tell with what's going to happen with any of this because, nobody's seen really anything except for the clips you've seen on NFL Network. So,
right. It makes it harder.
I think about last year. This, the first off, Houston went in there and beat them the first game that they played in Kansas City, and then when they played the playoff game, they were up monstrous and should have won the game, but they did the wrong thing. You don't give a good team life, and they let them have life, and the crowd got into it, and boom, they came back and beat them. So, you would think that this game would be high scoring and close. And, of course, Vegas is involved, so it's low scoring and Kansas City covering. So,
the truth is that's part of what we love about the NFL. Any given Sunday is a real thing.
Yep. I could really go for French fries. I need to call my Google to have them run to McDonald's.
That was right on topic. I like it.
Movie Mania Nick wants to know, will we be on Sunday? I will not be on Sunday.
I do 2 other shows on Sunday, and I like the NFL quite a bit. So until the NFL pisses me off, I'll be watching football. Oh, but that would mean no, I won't be on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be watching the Ravens game on Sunday and prepping for Shep this week.
I used to do that. That's kind of the genesis of the show. How I met Kelly. I used to do Charger games and Cowboys games, but I'm just not.
Yeah, it takes a lot to do what I do on Sunday to put it all together, and I do a lot of that on Sunday. And actually, Saturday I'm going with Preston. I'm actually going to Preston's baseball game, which I can't wait to go see him play live and do that. My wife's going away for the weekend and leaving me home here by myself for First time in a long time, so I'm a little nervous. Not gonna lie, a little nervous, but it's all new day. New day.
Andy Reid, 22 consecutive seasons as coaches of the year.
Wait, what?
Oh, what was that? That was horrible.
Uh-oh. That 9.5 might still be playable. Look out. Here's what's going to happen.
Oh.
The flag.
Oh. Is it going against him?
Pass interference. Defense. Oh, man. I'm actually – let me ask you guys this. Have you seen any fouls against the Chiefs tonight?
Not many. Nothing comes to my head.
Nothing's coming to my head either, which I'm surprised because that's weird.
Regardless of was there anybody on the stream who said, "Hey, idiot, kick it"? I mean, what? You're up by 17. It's 4th and inches. Kick it. I mean, I get Andy Reid's smarter than me and stuff, but come on. Kick it.
It's 1st and goal.
I was going to say, work it out. Didn't it?
Yeah, for the 2. This is a touchdown.
Nope.
Still a bad call.
No, I'm not going to Texans,
20.
you get him pressed against the goal line. They got a
3 touchdowns. You kick a field goal, it's a 3-touchdown game. Game's over. Kick it. Again, I know Andy Reid's smarter than me, whatever, but I disagree with that a lot.
This is going off tackle to Hilaire. I haven't even seen
Where's Travis at?
I'm calling it right now. Off tackle to Hilaire. Boom. That's where it went, but they were ready for it. Now you're going to go to Kelsey.
Pam, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to get you extra Jeffs next week.
Okay, guys. So here's something that's probably going to happen on my channel in the next couple of weeks.
Let's hear it.
We're going to offer memberships.
Nice. Good for you. Good
for you.
Yep.
Love it.
Good for you.
I am a proponent of it.
I'm an advocate of it because I believe it allows the people who want to be active in your channel, who want to support you, a chance to have more access, to be more of a part of the show, and to feel, validated. And
boom! And to look who that went to. Oh, yes.
Damn it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm loving your reaction to it.
Frick. They just pulled within 8. That's unbelievable. All right. It's memberships is a good thing. I think it's done for the right reasons. My biggest thing, and Jeff's heard me say this many times, and hopefully he won't start yelling at me here, but
I'm going to yell at you because I've already disagreed with what you said, but go ahead.
But the only thing I always tell everybody, and I try to live with my channel, is that whatever I commit to do on the memberships, that I'm going to do it. Because I can't stand it when, people say, hey, we're going to do this, and you sign up for something and then they don't do it. And I'm just that way in life, So touchdown.
My biggest thing is I want to make sure I never leave anybody out. I want to make sure they know that.
Yep. And I think we still all value the people in our chat. We all run our channels different
Kelly,
ways.
Does everyone in this chat have your phone number?
No.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I get your point.
I know you do.
I get your point.
I know you do. It bugs me. I got to be honest. I think no one is made to do anything. No one has to do anything. You're offering them the opportunity to thank you and bless you. That's all it is. I don't even like it when people make it transactional. But it's none of my dang business what other people do. But I think that, me and a friend of all of ours were having a discussion today through text, and I just think the opportunity to bless people shouldn't be acted as if somebody owes somebody something. Like I don't know.
Right.
No, I agree with you there.
I agree with you.
Of lack of entrepreneurial thinking that is its own millstone. Ooh,
and it is. You're truly right in the word blessing, because it's it costs money to buy microphones and computers and TubeBuddy and all the stuff that we do, as creators that you do. And if people want to, spend money in the Disney community and choose to be a part of it, I think it's a great thing. And, we all value, all three of us, I know, because we've had talks, and we all value all these people that are a part of it. It's just everything's in a different way. So
I find that the transactional part of it ensures that I'm leaving somebody out part of it. And I feel like people who, I love you both, but saying, hey, I want to make sure nobody gets left out, but then giving people something extra, I think I think we're looking at it, in my never so humble opinion, we look at it backwards. It's about them and offering it to them.
Right.
Making anybody do anything, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. It is about them. That's why, you're talking about doing a pin, and I'm doing what I'm going to announce Sunday night, which is, it's all about,
but it's not transactional. I mean, it's
no. It's
somebody saying things.
So Walt, Mouse Talk's in the house. Thank you, Walt.
finally got out of Hollywood Studios. It's about time.
And he says, I think all these channels are wonderful. I really mean it too. We appreciate it, Walt. We know you do.
Thank you,
You're
Walt.
doing a great job, Walt. You guys are doing a great job.
This is the most Baltimore Orioles fans ever to be in the same chat in the history of the world, because there's only like 3 total.
I don't know. He would probably be grumpy with me. I was watching his live stream, and he was backstage filming at Hollywood Studios, and I called down there and said, hey, you got to look at this guy. Mouse Talk's running around with a camera backstage. Somebody get him. And somebody yelled at him, hey, get out of here with that camera.
You want to actually make him mad? Tell him that his favorite player is Cal Ripken Jr. He actually gets mad, and it's fun.
I'll never forget. I ran into him at the parks one time, and he had his mind going. He was trying to get from point A. It was about the time of the opening of Galaxy's Edge, where we were all really tired and everything. And he's walking towards me, and I look up and I see him coming, and so I move over to get in front of him as we're walking towards each other, and he peripheral vision sees me, and so he tries to avoid me. So I step back in front of him. He tries to avoid me again. And finally, you see him stop what he's doing. He looks up at me like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "Oh, it's you! Hey!"
I love it. That's fun.
It was awesome.
I had the best time. We went to the first. He's one of the first people that in the community here that I met to hang, go out and do something with outside of being in Disney, and because Walt, here this whole community we have. Massive in size, and Walt lived literally 6 minutes from my house. It was under 6 minutes, and I found him.
That's cool.
Yeah, found him here, and then we went to a baseball game. We went to the Orioles AA team, the Aberdeen Ironbirds, and we sat and we talked the whole time. I think Preston's the only one that was having fun watching the actual game. He was running around getting baseballs. Me and Walt just sat there and talked like we had known each other for a long time, and it's one of the best memories I have. It's actually one of the pictures I have in the closing of my show is me and Walt. We were there on Star Wars night, so we got pictures with a stormtrooper. It was pretty
That's cool. Yeah, Walt's a good dude.
Walt's great.
Good man.
All right. Texans have the ball. They've just got a first down.
Love you back, buddy.
Oh, they kind of face planted Watson there, didn't they?
Does that count as a sack? Did they get him behind the line?
No, I don't think he was behind the line. I think he'd gotten a few.
Jones is a monster. That guy just signed an extension too, didn't he? I think he did.
Yes, he did.
My Cowboys got Gregory back and already signed him through next year.
That's a big play right there.
It is. He's a talented guy. I mean, it's been a while since he played, so we'll have to see. But
uh-oh. Don't go north and south. You keep going west, kid. Go
Upgrade
west.
Notice says close game.
I think that was a sack going back.
I think it was. Cricket Fox said it was.
Hannah Linian, welcome in. Good to see you here, Hannah.
Guys, make sure you check out
Hey,
Walt
Hannah.
Mouse Talk. When you get an opportunity, make sure you check them out.
The price in, hey, buddy.
Ron says, we had dinner with Walt and Melissa during our last trip. Had such a blast. Can't wait to do it again. I don't know if Walt picked up the tab or not. I try to tell it. Everybody that says they're seeing Walt, I tell them, Walt's going to pick up the tab. Just let you know. I do it for everyone that says it's great. For the love of the mouse, great to see you.
All of a sudden, he gets like 40 people saying, hey, you want to go to dinner?
That's nice. First down. He caught it.
No, I don't know. I want to see it. I want to see that one.
No, we don't need to see it. Just keep going.
No, we need to see that one.
He needs a haircut.
Back to Disney trips, we had to cancel our October, and we extended a little bit our December, January trip. So it'll work out better, I guess. But I'm hoping the world gets normal and the mask thing goes away, because at least one of my daughters won't be able to put up with that.
2nd and 10. Wasn't caught.
No, that's cheating.
That wasn't coming.
For the love
The
of the
little
mouse,
mouse said I had to pop back
There
in
you
and
go.
just say hi.
Come on, buddy.
we love you, guy. Bryce is a good guy. He's going to be a guest on my show coming up shortly down the road on my Wednesday show, and probably on the Sunday show somewhere down the line too, which we're excited about. So good things coming with them. For the love of the mouse. They do some great stuff on Instagram as well.
They got a great blog. Check out their blog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good blog.
Timeout. All
We've
right.
had a good crew in here, 30 to 40 people in here most of the whole night. You guys sticking with us. Appreciate you so much.
Dude, we appreciate it a lot. We appreciate those of you who shared out the stream for us as well. We're going to be here every Thursday night game we possibly can.
Yeah. Next week, DOLEWHIP Dad's channel. Week 2, DOLEWHIP Dad. Week 3, we'll be over to my channel, hanging out in the chaos that is my clubhouse, watching the game. And then the Monday night following, week 3, Monday night, Kelly and I go mano y mano. I get to go one-on-one with both of these guys this year. I got Jeff on Jeff's channel with him. And the week after Thanksgiving is the Cowboys and the Ravens play. And,
I feel like you've got a better shot against the Ravens. What say you? Or against the Chiefs. What say you?
We'll see. I'm still waiting to see what we come out with this year. You know, I'm just glad there's some football, because everybody was saying, including Walt, that's football on your TV that you said we would not see. I'm just letting you know. Just throwing it out there.
My confidence
right.
was low too. My confidence was low. But
Big
I was
Disney
my
fan.
confidence was low because of politics.
Movie Mania Nick says October 1st is his big game. It's his game.
October 1st. Can you believe we're already in September?
It's, you know what, I was thinking about that today. I mean, I've got all my Disney Halloween decorations up outside. One just arrived today. I got to put it up. The massive 10-foot Mickey pumpkin balloon just
Fun.
showed up at the house.
Nice.
We've got a bunch of stuff out there, so it's just hard to believe how fast the year's going. For me, it's weird because I'm not working. I'm still going through rehab and all this stuff, and it's like I have no sense of time right now.
It's been weird. I mean, I'm working, but I'm working different. I'm blessed. I'm one of those people who can work from home. We go into the office 2 or 3 times a week, but mostly I work more when I'm not at the office now. And it's taken a while to figure out what day of the week it was. I mean, we got it down now, but
I'm laughing because I keep thinking about every time when I call you during the day, you're like, I'm working. I
know
have
you're
to work.
dude. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell people. The other day, it's like, oh man, you haven't called me back in a while. I'm like, dude, working stuff. You kidding me?
He will call me on a Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock.
I broke
like,
my friends.
And he'll go, "What are you doing?" I'm working.
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh,
Oh, we got away.
you're gonna get away from all of them.
That's a productive run considering where he was.
Yeah.
Oh, Doofley. No, incorrect. No, wrong, incorrect. Not a no. Wrong. No. Love you.
Ooh.
Wow, Drew Philly Cruz throwing it down. I love Ron. Ron, anytime that you want to come on, you let us know. We'll send you a link. We'd love to have you join.
People not like Jerry. I think honestly the answer is because he's filthy rich. Because there's nothing not to like there. I love
All
it.
right. Texas is on the
Look
Kansas
at the
City.
Sean dancing. I like it.
What,
The middle's
45?
open. There's this time. Middle's open.
There was a lot of open going on there. Yep.
Middle was, I just looked at the defense when they showed that center shot. Safety came up and was closing. Middle was wide open if he went to it. He obviously didn't read it. It's a lot easier for me sitting here in a chair than
You could see the as the ball is spinning, the water is coming off of it.
Oh, that's cool.
he's not having MVP.
He should have had that pass. He should have caught that.
He was picked by multiple sources to be the MVP this year.
Awesome.
Oh, hello.
All right, everybody's coming. Good Lord. Nice play. That was a nice pass. I don't think they're going to have enough to come back in and cover them.
8 minutes left in the game.
For the love of the mouse says all your checks are in the mail for talking nice about him.
I'll send you my address. I accept.
And he's not kidding either.
No.
He won't accept.
Capitalist. Sorry, all you communist lunatics out there.
That was a pass. That's where he should have passed. He was not good as a head coach. He's not doing very, I don't know how good he's doing there. It's defensive coach. I didn't think he was that great as a head coach.
What are you talking about?
Defensive coordinator for the Chiefs.
Who is it?
God, I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. God, I can't.
Hey,
It'll
Google,
come.
Kansas City Chiefs defensive coordinator.
Steve Spagnuolo.
Spano. I was going to say Spano.
Okay, Google, shut up. Yeah,
There it is. Touchdown. Wide receiver, no, tight end. Tight end Akins. Touchdown. They're going to come back and cover. Look out.
Got a lot of time left on that clock.
Oh, yeah.
If Kansas City doesn't come out and run it 3 times in a row, there.
Oh, it was a false start. They didn't call it. You see that replay? Without a doubt, they started early. They're going for 2.
Yeah, get some 2 scores.
Oh,
And they did not get it.
Oh, you're right. I just saw the false start. Huh.
yeah.
That's hard to miss. You got somebody.
I'm kind of curious how they missed that one, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a guy that's his only job.
You had one job.
That's
That's all you had. One job.
That's all you do.
So what commercial are you getting? I'm getting a dip commercial.
I'm getting an auction.
I'm watching the point conversion miss.
I'm getting that also. So we're both getting that. Auction for dip.
When the commercial pops on, I will tell you what I'm seeing.
I had good crab dip tonight. It was really good from
Thank you.
The place I got it from. The that I sent you guys crab cakes from.
Yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
Watching auction.
good.
I loved all of it. Oh my gosh, so good.
We had crab
Oh,
dip
great.
tonight, and I ordered. So they do shrimp salad, and
Mm,
their shrimp salad is strong. I had that for lunch, so it's been a seafood kind of day for me.
love seafood. Love it. My first date with my wife, before she was my wife, I tried to take her to my favorite seafood place in San Diego, and I was all pretty stoked. She said yes, feeling pretty good about myself. She's like, no, I don't like seafood. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. And since I'm so cheap, we ended up going to like Arby's or something.
I think Paula kind of gets her way in that relationship.
Yeah, I like that. I'm not
She-
sure you said that.
I love watching her in the morning when you're doing your thing, and she just kind of like, blows you off a little bit. It has that look of, I got it. Kind of like when Kelly was getting smacked literally smacked when I was interviewing him. Mama Mouse definitely, she was that night. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. That was hysterical.
That was good.
If you haven't seen Meyers and the Mouse or DOLEWHIP Dad, they are in the playlist on my channel for the Disney Innovators, because they are Disney Innovators.
Well, we thank you, Pete.
All right.
You've always been great support for us. Thank you so much.
I thank you for telling me about Bandcamp. I'll never go away.
There's so many things that are like references that you only know if you know, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's why you got to go watch Pete's stream.
Right?
Oh, I lost the game. It actually blacked out.
Oh, I lost it too.
Uh-oh. I'm still watching
It's
the
back. It's
I
back.
got it. Yeah, okay. I'm back now.
That's not cool.
Mine hasn't left yet, but you guys are freaking out a little bit.
7 minutes left in the game. Houston 13, Kansas City 31. Kansas City has the ball. 1st and 10 on the – I didn't see what it was.
Pam's fam is heading out. Thank you for being here, Pam.
Bye, Pam. Sorry about the double vision thing going away. I'll try harder next time.
We appreciate you.
Oh no, I lost the game. Oh, it came back.
Kind of got him from behind. Kansas City's out to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to try to kill the clock now.
Pam's fan says, all right, I have to be up with the kiddos, get them ready for school in the morning, so headed to bed. Have a great night all. Hugs and much love. Pam, thank you. Much hugs and love to you as well. We really appreciate you.
You know, Magical News
not-
Live. What? Who knows? Magical News Live went live on Instagram today, and I sent him. I got in the chat and said, asked him if Sam had approved him to be on Instagram. You know, Sam's always on there. He never is.
Right.
He didn't respond to me. I got no response. I'm laughing. I just saw a picture of Sam.
Looking at
They're good peeps. I like them.
looking at Coach Reeves there, the more and more I look at his mask, the more and more I just think of a 2-liter pop bottle cut in half.
Oh, God,
They
that is,
call him the walrus, and it's like the walrus at SeaWorld behind the thing, you know.
The water dripping down and everything.
Yeah. Smells a little better, I guess, but I don't know, maybe not.
maybe not.
All right, Clyde, come on. First player with 100-plus rushing yards in an NFL debut.
Told you.
No.
Sucks for all of us.
Really? Is that what that said? Because that's not right.
Yeah.
Lots of people in there.
Whoa.
Oh! Fumble! Oh, they called it incomplete.
Yep.
I saw the ref there.
I like that you went with the Howard Cosell fumble there, though.
Hey, I know we've had a lot of fun tonight, and we're coming here to the end, but one thing we should definitely say is, just a moment of remembrance for all those who gave their lives. September 11, so many years ago. Tomorrow is that day. I know I was en route to myself that day. I should have been driving by the Pentagon when that plane hit, and I got diverted, and I ended up over to Andrews. And I will never forget, I was down on the floor working on something I was doing in the building I was in, and all of a sudden I felt this wetness all over my neck, and it was a shepherd with an MP saying, "Let me see your clearance level." Everybody, and my clearance level was not high enough to be still on base that day because it jumped real quick, as Kelly knows.
It did, yeah.
Real fast.
But yeah, ridiculously fast. They stopped. I was leaving Andrews, and they stopped me from leaving because they were bringing in the vice president and so many other top level people that were coming in that day because they went to the bunker over at Andrews. So, but it's so many lives were lost that day, and it's good to just say, thank you for those who went in and tried to save lives. Thank you for those who gave their life doing that, and remembrance to all those who innocent victims who never knew that they were giving their lives but did. It's hard to do. It's a big day in our country that
Thank you to everybody in the military who went and took care of business and removed some of those people from this existence.
The planet. So I don't know if I told you guys this story, but 9/11, when it occurred, I had just it was September 10th, 2001. I received an honorable discharge.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. David.
I had actually served 12 and a half years, and I said, you know what? I've served my country. I've done my duty. Literally received it September 10th.
Wow.
Went to bed that night. Woke up the next morning to one of my soldiers calling me saying, get up. I think we're under attack.
Turn on the TV like we all did, right?
Turn on the TV. And I walked around the corner. I turned on the TV, and I sat down just in time to see the second plane come and hit the second tower.
That's it. That's when I turned it on too. So I'm waking up. Wifey's up. We had just had a baby. She would have been like 2 months old, and I'm in bed. Wife's up before me because we're in Southern California. We're in California, so it's earlier there. And wifey says something to me that the Twin Towers got knocked down or something like that. And I look at the screen. I'm like, no, I'm not looking at the Twin Towers because there was only one up. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at. It's bad, but that's not the Twin Towers because there's only one because the first one had come down already. And then I saw the plane. So right about that time.
Yeah, when I got diverted, so I stopped at my storage unit real quick to pick up something, and it was right when the first plane hit. And I'm like, oh, God, okay. It's like, this is crazy. And I said, well, let me jump over to Andrews real quick, and got there. And then that's when, I heard the second plane hit as I was going on the base. And I was like, well, this is going to get crazy. And I was like, well, I'm at the safest place I can be right now. I'm on base. So God bless. I'm glad I was on Andrews. I was like, I'm golden. And
Yeah.
I called my wife and told her to just hunker down, told her I'd be home when I could. Then I was, moved off of base right after that as soon as the vice president came on. But yeah, it's just, it's amazing to do that. And here's the wild thing about that whole thing. So one of the young ladies, Elizabeth, who died on 93, which was the flight that went down in Pennsylvania, the field. She is from Caton, my town, where I live, literally 4 streets over, and went to school with my brother. So, Elizabeth Wainio is her name. And we still see remembrances every year out around town, which is great. I love the fact that they've never forgotten that somebody local.
Yeah, I didn't know you personally. A guy I played against football perished he was a broker in one of the towers. And a guy I know now, he's city councilman, and his wife was on my board for a while. He was in the Pentagon, and he actually is scarred, and he's written a book about
the Pentagon. Have you? I don't know, Kelly. Have you been out here to the Pentagon?
I have not. It is one of the things that I want to do sometime, probably when I retire.
I'd love to go over to Arlington and all with you, Jeff, too. I mean, I know your history.
I love our country.
It's amazing that the Air Force Memorial's right there, which is very cool. It's right outside the South Gate for Arlington. When you go into Meyers, and I still have my credentials, of course, Kelly, you have yours. When you go into Meyers and you come around where the chapel is, where they do the funerals, going like back towards the commissary and the exchange and all, where it's back there, you go right past that part of Arlington. You can see the unbelievable, nice stack amount of graves that are there. And
I never served. I wasn't mature enough at that age to want to. I wish I was a different kid then, but I wasn't. But I love and respect everybody who did that. And 9/11 is a big deal, man. I'm actually proud of us this year. We're not crying and whining and acting in fear about it. Like I feel like we have a lot, but I think that's because we're crying and whining about other things.
Not everything else. Yeah, that's probably true. It's still unbelievable to think about.
That day, I was sitting there watching. I didn't call anybody. I didn't talk to anybody. And I heard a knock on my door.
After the attack? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, this was probably 2-3 hours into the attack, and I hear a knock on my door.
Gotcha.
And I opened the front door, and there was a veteran that lived 3 or 4 houses down from me. And we'd met a couple times and had, waved a couple of times. He was emotionally upset. He didn't say anything to me. We just kind of looked at each other. I opened the door. He came in. He sat down next to me. I gave him a cup of coffee, and he sat there for 2 hours and hardly said a word to me.
Wow.
We sat there together and watched everything unfolded.
Yeah.
And then he left. Then I called my wife, and nope.
He's in.
He's short, about a yard. And the knees down there.
Tell me your story. I want to hear your story.
And anyway, so I called my wife and I said, "You guys good?" Because she was at work. And she said, "Yeah, we're good. We're if you stood outside, you actually saw the contrails of the planes had completely turned the opposite direction." So I was checking on her, making sure she was good. And then she said to me, she goes, "I know you. Do what you need to do. I'll support you."
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so I hung up the phone. I made a phone call. I said, "Have you replaced me yet?" And they said,
I bet they said, "Please
nope."
come back.
And I said, "Okay, well, you want me back?" And they said, "Yep." And I said, "Okay.
Wow.
Here's what I want."
Thank you.
And they didn't want anything big. I wanted a specific officer, one of my pilots that I had served overseas with, to re-enlist me. Things like that.
Yeah.
And basically 7 days later, I found myself in Wisconsin training 7 new flight mechs.
Wow. Yeah, I knew that part of it.
That's pretty amazing.
Cool.
I know it was, so I've been down a lot to Norfolk and to Oceana and spent many days down. That was all part of my coverage area. And you have the planes go over down there all the time, and you just hear, and, the sound of it, the sound of freedom, as I call it.
Amen.
When you hear things rumbling, when you're standing in a building and things are rumbling, there's nothing better.
We had to sign something at this house that we bought that we're paying for. We had to sign something that we're okay with the house shaking because NAS
is right down the road, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'll pay extra for that. I love that.
Well, the amazing thing was seeing people's reaction because, they sent 2 of them out of Langley up there when all the stuff was going on. And now I didn't know where was that on the kickoff? Wow.
Yes.
He ran that all the way back. It must have been an onside kick. I wasn't paying attention. So anyway, the two planes came up and I heard them as I was driving and I knew what it was. I didn't know where they had come from until later on when you heard more stuff about it, that they tacked out of Langley and came up. But just hearing that sound and seeing people, I was on a highway, I was on 95 when they came over, and seeing people, everybody kind of stopped and they're all looking out their windows and everything like that. So that was kind of unique, seeing that. It just, to me, I was used to it. So
it had to be different. You're on the East Coast, right in the middle of it. Where, keep going on your story, but my experience was very different in San Diego. I mean, it was well, and I've been out to Naval Station San Diego, Jeff. I love that place. Beautiful, right down the water. Which one was
that? San Diego Naval Station.
Okay.
Went to their commissary where we did a huge event. We gave back to the military. It's called Mission Breakfast, where we served breakfast with the J.M. Smucker Company to every person on base that wanted to come out. We had 10, 12,000 people come out. We did it right down by the docks where the major boats were there.
I love
all the carriers and everything.
Beautiful.
I got to know Al Roker a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He wouldn't know me by name, but he would know me by face from seeing me for multiple years and talking with him. Because he always came out and did good morning from the event and everything. But it was very educational seeing everybody react and doing exactly what Kelly did. So many people came back. They wanted to go handle and God bless Team 6 that went over and smoked and did what they had to do. And
right.
You think about that whole thing there. They not only did they go over and have to go through all that, they also had a chopper go down.
Yeah, they did.
They had to destroy because of Kelly obviously can speak a lot more educated than me on it, but the fact to go through that, to handle dispersing a unit so that nobody else can get that equipment and still go through with your task.
They handled business not knowing how they were getting out of there.
Oh, exactly. I mean,
I wish that was talked about.
I've met several. I've had the luxury at Little Creek when I've been down there working to meet and befriend several people that I wouldn't say that they told me they were SEALs, but I just kind of got the inclination. And because that's the way that it's just, you're just talking about it.
That's how they are.
Yeah, exactly. They just are. And
that's the best.
Men and women that I just had the utmost respect sitting in a building talking to me. And when they told me to jump, I just said how high and just, and I think they respected the fact that I had my grandfather was an admiral in the Navy and my dad served in Vietnam, and that I respected what all they did and how much their whole family, the sacrifice that they were making and everything. The other cool thing that I met on Langley, I was a big Survivor fan. I don't know if you remember Rudy. That was the Navy guy who was on Survivor. It was early.
TV show.
Survivor 4 or 5. And I met Rudy down in Little Creek. He was actually living right off of base and met him down there. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, different stuff.
I know is the Notre Dame Rudy. That's the only one.
That Rudy. I loved working with the military. I hope that God gives me the opportunity to get back and doing what I'm doing, what I was doing, and represent the company that I represented. I'm just so passionate about it. That's why, I have trouble with, the whole kneeling thing during the national anthem and stuff. I get that we have problems in our country that we need to fix, and I agree with it. I'm 100% on board, but don't disrespect the men and women who have fought for that flag and I've been to Dover. I've stood at Dover I couldn't get right up on it, but I got close enough. I was down working at the commissary, and somebody said, "Hey, there's a big ceremony going on down there." This was right during Desert Storm. And I went over with the girl I was working with and said, "Hey, take me back over to that area." So we went to where it was the last open, secure area, and we watched them remove caskets from the carriers and bring them off. And I'm getting goosebumps right now. And what left I have of an arm here, just thinking about that. And I am so grateful to Kelly for what he did.
Amen.
He's Kelly. I know you're humble and you don't talk about a lot, but I'm just going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that man did a lot for our country, saw a lot of things, sacrificed his life, and Mama Mouse did things taking care of the family and dealing with everything back home. And God bless both of them. I think it's a godsend that God. I call it a godsend that he brought me to Kelly through this medium. And to Jeff. With our show and doing it together, I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. And that's just, people that serve, man, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well said. Well, and I like what you said there at the end. I mean, I love doing this show and I do love football, but it's because of you guys. Like I was a couple of weeks ago, if I didn't love you two, I wouldn't be doing the show, honestly. Now I'm hoping and I'm trying to not let them steal my joy of football with what I think is inappropriate, but I don't know. I appreciate you guys doing that, man. I just grew up in an area that had a lot of it around it. So it being military studs, I have a huge respect for it that I didn't have as a 15-year-old or as an 18-year-old. Maybe it's an 18-year-old that started to come around, but I was just a selfish kid. I didn't want to serve. I wanted to go to the beach and look at bikinis and. It's just awesome to know people like you guys who have served in both of the ways you've done it. And I wouldn't call it a regret, but I wouldn't do almost anything different. But I sure do value that you guys did it for the idiots like me who weren't ready to do it at the time.
It's pretty cool. I've been at Andrews when some of the flight crew was coming in and getting supplies and stuff and just getting to talk to some of them. It's unfortunate. I had an opportunity to go on one day to Air Force One, and I couldn't do it because I had something going on. It was before 9/11, before they put up an additional wall around Air Force One. Kelly, the double wall that's down there now around the hangar.
Right,
it wasn't there prior to 9/11. You can't even get back there. I do have somewhere, and I hope it still fits. Somewhere up in that attic is an Air Force One shirt that I bought in the Air Force One shop. I had
that's nice.
A general that was there that day who I befriended that said, "Hey, you want to go over to the shop?" And I went and bought a T-shirt that says Air Force One on it. And it's one of my.
I love that thing. I love big planes. I love our country. I love that.
I really do. You know what's cool? So tell you this, Jeff, and I want to hear what you say. When Air Force One comes in, it literally lands right over 95. Okay, Route 95, the road there when it's coming into Andrews, and it's pretty cool. You can always tell when it's getting ready to come in with somebody on it. It might not be the president, could be somebody, because all of the MPs are out there on like 4-wheel drive vehicles and everything with sniper rifles and stuff. I mean,
I love all that.
It's so, to me, it was so amazing to just see and watch.
I love all that. When I was down in New York, I just was cruising around. I was there for a conference, but I had a day where I could cruise around. I went down to the stock exchange, just walked around, had a dog, just wanted to feel New York and be there, and seeing the security, I guess is the right word, for just the stock exchange in that area was inspiring, let alone what they must do for that. But anyway, Kelly, you were going to say something.
I was down in 2003. I was down in Fort Hood, Texas, and that's when we started rolling.
Did you say Hood or Bliss?
Hood.
Okay.
No, I've been to Bliss. I don't ever want to go back to
Bliss.
I
don't want to go back to Bliss. I don't ever want to go back to
Bliss. I don't know where that one is.
San Antonio or
Mexico.
Not San Antonio. It's
it's awful. The dust pit.
It's horrible. It's hot.
Anyway, tell me.
So anyway, we were at Fort Hood, and we're coming in on our Blackhawks, and we're getting ready to land. And the tower tells us, you must divert now, and this is where you're going to go and exit the airspace immediately. And we're like, it's El Paso, Texas.
That's an
and I'm like, but we're the military. You know, in my mind, I'm going, but why do we have to leave? And so they're like, you must at this time
Aliens?
immediately to leave. I'm like, what is going on? Bush was coming in and he's flying in. And so they even diverted us out of the airspace.
Wow.
Completely closed the airspace while he came in and landed. I'm like, okay.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, Trump was doing something. I don't remember what it was. And so Air Force One was coming in. And I had a day that I was a work day, but I had the opportunity to control it. And I was going to go check it out. But then something happened. I don't even remember what it was. So I missed out. But, you know, I've told you guys the Blue Angels here and all that. But anyway, I want to see it someday. I've not seen it with my eyes other than TV.
Danny says you need to quit trying to trade him.
So Danny is apparently on drugs, and we need to stop on the drugs. Danny keeps sending me trades. He wants Joe Mixon and Kittle, and I've told him I'm not trading Mixon or Kittle, but he keeps sending me offers. And somehow in his brain, he thinks that's me sending him bad trades. So what you do is you take off your football helmet, you run into the wall, you bang your head into the wall, and then maybe you'll get it cleared up.
Gentlemen,
This is
first game of the season is in the books. Thursday Night Live watch party. All of our friends with us. We had a great night.
What did we learn tonight?
Chiefs are still on the top of the heap right now.
Pete, I can't hear you, but shut up. What did we learn tonight?
Undefeated, Jeff.
What is wrong with you? Kelly, what did we learn tonight?
What did we learn tonight? Don't fly in the same airspace as the presidential plane.
That's pretty good.
I'll go with my Cowboys and my Chargers are both still undefeated too. So
You know, that's a good point. They are undefeated.
They are.
it wasn't going to be what I was going to say, but I feel like it's more appropriate now.
Tina, I have not seen the 9/11 memorial. That is something that I will do.
I did. That was one of the things I did that day. I just referred to.
Cool, isn't it, Jeff?
I was actually too at the what is the church right there? I can't think of the church. It was right there at the base of
What are you laughing at?
Stacy Rogers just put a comment in here that says, that's funny. The last football game I watched, the Chiefs won too.
history, old news. Anyway,
She also just said when she responded to you saying your Cowboys and Chargers are defeated, she put not for long.
why do you hate Santa?
That's funny. That's funny.
It is funny.
Marguerite saying in chat, yes, I apologize for being a Chiefs fan. No problem, Marguerite. We still love you.
We love you.
Anyway, I don't know what the name of the church is there. It's a famous church. It's a beautiful church. And it's right at the base of the towers that came down. And I got to go in there, and it's basically a memorial to firefighters. And it was, I mean, I don't like to admit to cry. There's no way you go in that place, you don't bawl. It was, it's beautiful. First of all, it's a beautiful place. George freaking Washington went to church there. They can, you see his seats, but it had damage from 9/11 still at the time. I mean, this has been a while back now, but all the patches and all the stories, and it's just remarkable. I mean, that's what, I'm not going to get political, but for those who are too stupid to understand that they are living in the best place ever, at the best time ever, and they still want to be hateful towards this country, good luck to you wherever. I mean, this is the place that goes and saves other people's butts every freaking time. And I don't know what's to hate. I really don't.
I went to a bar in Arlington, or a restaurant in Arlington, where they have confirmed, it is 100% confirmed, George Washington used to eat there once a week during his presidency. It's in Arlington, and it's been there for years and years and years. And the biggest thing is that everybody comes in and kind of sits down and puts their hand on the actual bar, the bar top.
It's pretty amazing.
But it's the same one that George Washington used to come and sit at and have breakfast or lunch right on the water there.
And that's one of the things also I love about our country. Man, I do love history, but the connection to, and that's why I get so passionate about these people who've lost every brain cell trying to erase history. I mean, just because you can find something negative doesn't mean you can't find something positive. And if you're finding negative in the greatest country in the history of the planet, it's you, not the country. And I mean every word of that. But remember, we're on Kelly's channel, so if you're pissed, be pissed at me, not Kelly, because
I agree with that. Be pissed at him, not Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly, seriously.
So
come to my channel and troll me.
I have to say that we can find fault in all of our history. And the biggest fault that we have is that we let history repeat itself.
A freaking man.
Perfect. That's perfect. Put that on a button. Say it. It's good stuff.
Zippity doodad in the house saying 15 more to go for the perfect season.
And I don't want to hear your lip, Zip. No lip from you.
All of a sudden, the field looks like California.
Guys, Cricket Fox is getting ready to head out, and I wanted to say thanks for being here with us tonight. We were glad you're here. Guys, go check out Cricket Fox. She's got an excellent little blog. I like a little coffee with Cricket. It's a good deal she's got going on. Check her out if you can.
She's good people.
She's awesome.
She is good people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, let's wound it up here. Jeff, you're on every day in the morning, in the afternoon.
I'm on so much I'm sick of me. Just go over to my channel and hit the dislike button. That'll be good.
Oh, God. Oh, I got Shep on Sunday. The Shep family, it will be pandemonium. Sunday night, 8 o'clock on my channel. This is the last 8 o'clock show. I am moving after Shep to 7:30 in the evening. First show starting with.
Nothing is ever the same after Shep, right?
The whole world is coming to an end after Shep. We don't know what's going to happen. So,
that's for sure.
Lies, the truth, conspiracy, it'll all come out Sunday night when I asked Shep where he had Whoopi, and he tells me it wasn't band camp. I did it here. Because that's already told me what his answer is going to be. So,
as a kid, I never went to band camp. I feel like I missed out.
Apparently, it was pretty good. I'm kind of mad that I didn't go. I didn't go to band camp. I wasn't a Sears credit card holder. I hated my library. There was all kind of good stuff going on.
My library.
Nice. I didn't do any of that stuff. Apparently, I really missed out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to come over on Sunday night.
I only know about 2/3 of what you're talking about there. So.
Yeah, you got to go check it out, guys. It's a great show. Lots of good laughs. So everybody that has been in here, phenomenal. Thank you so much. Moderators, thank you guys. You're awesome. Stacy, thank you for putting all the links in. I really do appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank my partner channels enough. They're amazing and good friends. Really enjoy these streams. I missed having these streams like this where we get to sit around here for 4 hours, share a little bit of things and everything like this. And no, Stacy, it was not under a canoe.
That happened.
Life showing up right at the NA, the Jake Life.
That happens on Sunday night. There was a canoe. Somebody did that in a canoe. Under a canoe, dug a hole in the sand. I mean, come on. It's like a hermit crab.
So we want to thank you guys for being here with us. We hope you join us again. Do me a favor before you leave, bop that like button. Let YouTube know that you enjoyed spending time with us tonight watching the Chiefs beat the Texans 34-20. And we'll have many more great streams for you guys on Thursday nights. And we got a special few ones in there as well. And, of course, by the end of the season, we'll have to do the Super Bowl for the Chiefs again. So we'll be ending the time soon. We'll think
about that. First off, now we're going a little too far. And next week we are on DOLEWHIP.
Pick a side, Pete. Pick a side. What?
Well, now we're talking about his Ravens. So.
I said he's Super Bowl champion last year. I'm not crowning him this year. I got something to say about that. I got a team
all night. Oh,
jeez, I told you I was going to give him his props. You know what? Next week I'm going to give the Browns or the Bengals their props.
That's going to be rough. That's going to be rough.
When they play well, look, I love football.
When they play well in the 50s.
Yeah, about that. So, hey, I'm looking forward. We got the number one pick in the draft will be there next week. We get to watch him. It'll be something to talk about.
I expect him to have a big year, but not this week so much. But maybe next week.
Yep.
All right.
Take us out,
gentlemen. Thank you all very much. From behalf of Jeff, Pete, and myself, thank you guys so much for everything you do. We appreciate it. Thank you. Be nice. Be kind. Do some random act of kindness for somebody out there. You can make somebody happy just by opening a door, saying hello, or telling them to have a great day.
Amen.
Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. Or don't get caught.